dead before they're cool. The bluing flesh for me to hold. Cadaver eyes upon me see nothing. The dead before they rise. No farewells, no goodbyes.
Stop.
I never even knew
your now rotting face. While friends and lovers mourn your silly grave, I have other uses for you, darling. I told you guys the other day when I was at somebody's podcast and they were, it was Peter Boys, and he was playing an Alice Cooper song. I said, I believe this is Alice Cooper's opus. Truly, I do.
your now rotting face. While friends and lovers mourn your silly grave, I have other uses for you, darling.
Alice Cooper. When I was a little girl, I had an uncle in... Hold on. Cut Alice for a second. Hold on. Is anybody in the control room? I don't know. I'm answering myself. Are you there, Matilda?
No, Matilda's off tonight.
Okay, who's down there?
This is Chuck.
Hey, Chuck, can you kill Alice Cooper for 1 second? Alice Cooper, okay, when I was very young, we used to go to a place called West, Texas. And I don't mean like south and north and east. There's actually a place, it's called West. And my aunt had a brother, a younger brother. And he was so into music. And I believe he was into radio too. And we used to love to go there. And my cousins would be there. Remember when it was so fun when you would go somewhere and all your cousins would be there and it'd be really cool until everybody started not getting, the parents all started not getting along and you never got together again. Well, we would go into his room. He was one of those guys that had one of those great big rooms. You know, kind of like some of the guys that hang around Spreaker. No, I'm joking. And he had this album. And I was born with this innate, weird love of music. I mean, my mom said when I was 2 years old, I would stand in the middle of the seat and sing songs like just belting out loud songs in the car. And she would say to herself,
Debbie, do you still need me?
Oh, no. Thank you, Chuck. And she would say, you know, and her friends would say, she's so little, but she's so into them. She would say, Mommy, turn it up, or whatever. And
you played the Juice song.
Oh, I just did. But hit it. Wait a minute, let me tell Chuck. Chuck's working tonight. You remember Chuck, don't you? Vince in the Bay loved Chuck.
What happened to Vince in the Bay?
Is that Vince?
No, it's the Jew, Chuck.
Oh, hey, Joe, what's going on?
Yeah, well, anyway.
What's happened to Vince in the Bay?
I love Vince in the Bay.
Where is he?
He's on Blog Talk Radio.
I haven't heard him least recently.
I haven't either. But I have something to tell you, and I forgot what it is. Hang on just a second. Chuck,
on or off?
Chuck, hit the Jew. No, on. Hit the Jew's intro.
Oh, all right, hang on.
Thank you. Chuck, turn it up.
Oh, my bad.
Chuck! Sorry, guys. You love him and you hate him. You love to hate him and you hate to love him. He's everybody's reason for being pissed off. He's the reason for your constipation. Okay?
Oh, I wish.
Oh, absolutely. Loved by all. He's the bug on the windshield of Spreaker and the windshield of life. It's the one angry Jew, everybody. Here to piss everybody off. Up to no good tonight, your Jewishness?
It's a very quiet night.
Oh, you're a little calm tonight? Have you had coffee, tea? What did you dine on tonight?
Oh, I've had 2 espressos. I sat outside in the thunderstorm. My son came out to get me and said, Daddy, the news says you're not supposed to be out when it's lightning. And
No, tell Jonathan not to be around you in a thunderstorm. Get it? You're going to get hit by lightning.
Terrible.
I'm going to make a hat for Jonathan, for your child, that's got a lightning rod on top of it. I'm joking.
I'm trying to get a watch band off, and I don't have the right tool.
Oh, I know how to do. Is it like a Rolex kind?
I don't know.
Well, it's got the little bitty tiny thing where you have to press the little things together, and it goes, because I can do that with Rolexes.
Yeah, except I don't have the tool.
Well, you don't really need the tool. What you need is a magnifying glass and just a push pin that you pushed up into a
push pin?
A bulletin
That's what I'm trying
board.
to take out.
A bulletin board. Hold on just a second. Let me tell. Chuck, kill it.
A push pin.
I call it a thumbtack. A
A
thumbtack.
thumbtack.
Yeah, one of the ones that has the big handle, not the ones that are flat, but the old one, the new ones that have the big handles on them. You know what I'm talking about? And if you look real closely on the side of that, each one of those links, there's a little tiny hole that you depress, and it's got a spring in there. It goes boing, and it'll go boing, and it'll release. If it's
Maybe.
the Rolex type chain link, I mean, it's called a.
I'm not trying to take a link out of the bracelet. I'm trying to take I bought a bunch of watches from India. Mostly Seikos.
Well, that's the same kind. I've got a Seiko right here. It's a Rolex type Seiko. Stephen left it over here the other day. Let me
What
see.
the hell is a Rolex type Seiko?
Well, it's the kind that's the.
Wait. Rolex is Swiss and Seiko is Japanese.
I know, but let me show you what I'm talking about.
What's a Rolex
shut up.
type
Let me
Seiko?
show you. It's the kind that favors. See, Stephen doesn't get a Rolex yet because he's not old enough. Heather didn't get her Rolex until she was.
How would they have to be to get a Rolex?
Well, Heather earned hers at 21, but hers is a very plain Jane Rolex. It's just a little silver stainless Rolex.
I'll be expecting mine soon then.
Heather's was like 1800, but here's what I'm talking about.
That's okay.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
That's fine. That's okay.
You're not boring me to death. I love you. All right, here we go. This is what I'm talking about.
Hold on a second as I unzip my fly. Wait a minute.
Wow, that's a big fly, Jew. You see what I'm talking about? Can you see it all? Is there enough?
Yeah.
It
What
just
about it?
it just looks like it's the kind that just looks like it's his. It just looks like a Rolex, but it's not.
It's not a Rolex.
Well, of course, it's not.
Well, what is it?
It is a Seiko, but it costs like $250 bucks or something. It's not a real cheap Seiko.
I hope it's.
Look at my laundry. Look at my laundry over there that I need to fold on my couch. Anyway.
I saw skid marks in the underwear. I hope it's an automatic, not a quartz.
But right here on the side.
I don't know.
Oh, does it go tick 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 tick?
Yes.
Oh, then it's not. It's a. It's
How
not.
disappointing.
Yeah, it's not quartz movement. You should see Victor's Rolex watch. Oh my God, I'm so sleepy.
I
Sorry.
want to see Victor's Rolex watch. I want to see my watch, but the leather bands that they put on the watches are not long enough. I can close them to the first hole, but then the tab sticks out. So I went looking for a NATO band. You know what that is?
I do.
And I like NATO bands. I have a watch that has a NATO band on it.
You know what my favorite watch is that I wear all the time, practically every day, is my.
Hold on. Jonathan just said that his watch is also a NATO band.
I wear a Swiss Army knife watch. You know, the kind that They give out, like you can get like the Admiral or the Sergeant or the. I love those watches. They're called Swiss.
Admiral and Sergeant is that's a refrigerator.
No, it's not. It's called
Yes, it is.
It's a Swiss Army knife watch. I just love. I have one of my girlfriends used to wear one about 5 or 6 years ago, and I was like, "Oh my God, I have to have that watch." And I have 3 of them. I just got hooked on them. They just have these. They have these real thick. I'll show you. You'll love them. Just Google it and look at them. They have these real thick leather bands on them and these real big faces, and they're like really, really cool looking.
Show me.
Oh, yes, sir. Let's see. I love them. Oh, my gosh. Why am I doing this? I must love you because my mom used to say that women get sleepy around men that they love. Isn't it funny?
Yeah, I had sex when I was sleeping.
You go to bed, my baby. What is proxy error? This proxy server received an invalid response from an upstream server. What does that mean?
Oh, don't you hate when that happens?
What is that? What does that mean?
Well, it just means somebody's locked into you and watching what you're doing.
Fuck off.
Wait a minute, excuse me as I zip my fly.
Oh, yes. Zip it back up. You know, Karen was fun the other night. I wish she didn't hang up so fast.
Well, she's
Yeah, she's got
just
something.
trying to lead a normal life, and
No, she went through the revolving door of friendship, Jew. Get it right. Come on.
she's trying to lead a normal life, and she
Not possible. Not possible.
It's just that she's trying to lead a normal life now. I don't know what was she doing before. I can't be responsible for that. Anyway, I'm buying these watches. Back to me.
You're
I'm
such an
buying these-
entrepreneurial spirit. I hope that your son has that same spirit. Please continue.
Yeah, I need to instill that. I also need to start teaching him Spanish.
Oh, you haven't taught him Spanish yet?
Yeah. But I do need to start.
Yes, you do. He'll be very. I don't believe I've never done this in my life on my show. I've never done this in my life. He'll be very valuable out in the world.
Yes, well, I have that effect on people, as you well know.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, according to... is my phone down tonight? And he's not talking about me?
No. Okay, here
Better
comes the
rectify
link.
that.
Here comes the linky dinky. Guy Shea found out today what 202 plus 202 equals.
What's that?
404.
Yeah.
Here,
Who is Guy Shea? I don't even know who... I know the name, I just don't know who that is.
he makes Rick look like a choir boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that sounds good.
The one you're looking at is the Victorinox.
I'm not looking at anything.
Well, click the link, you mullet.
Oh,
And what you do you know what Zulu time means?
yes.
What is Zulu time?
It's Greenwich Mean Time. It's English time.
But what do they mean when they, like, you're on a submarine, you're on a ship, and they say it's 1400 hours Zulu?
Because most aviation and maritime go by
Zulu, right.
Zulu time, so that nobody
Right.
has to figure out where everybody is.
Exactly. Okay, so this watch is prepared to go on Zulu at any moment. The outer dial, well, you're not even looking at it, you idiot. Anyway, this is a 500...
You know what? I can't click your links for some reason.
I'm just better
here,
than you.
I have to cut and paste. Hold on. No,
I hate
I
that.
clicked it, and there you go. All right.
Okay, look at that, baby.
Overstock.
Oh, isn't this gorgeous, though?
It's a quartz.
Well, but okay, of course it is. It's a very rugged watch.
Don't
But
say of course it is.
no, I'm saying it's very rugged in that it's got a very thick band on it. But the thing about it is you can go to Zulu time, and of course now I need to go to Zulu time all the time, right?
Yeah, of course you do. But see, I won't buy a quartz watch.
Oh, reduce the Jew. Hold on, I got to reduce you.
Because I'm being a snob.
There, you were too loud. Okay,
I'm being a snob.
you are a snob. Okay, stay on Overstock. Are you still there?
I'm looking at it.
Okay, stop right there. See where it says men's watches, the links, and you're at Swiss Army, you know, the stacked links right there?
Yeah.
Click on men's watches. Okay, now click on used Rolex. Where are they? Rolex. Well, you go down to brands, and you can click see all, and then you can scroll down on the right and click on
pre-owned Rolex.
Pre-owned Rolex.
See, they won't call it a used Rolex. It's a pre-owned. It's like a car.
They'll take it away. They'll take it out of their shop if they do that. They're real funny about that kind of shit. I used to have dresses that I couldn't say. If I didn't pronounce the name right, they wouldn't let me. Just hit Rolex, I think.
I don't blame them.
Yeah, where is it? I lost it. Each night before you go to bed.
I am inundated with credit card offers.
Well, then that means that you have gone to 700creditscore.com then.
I have almost an 800. I have an almost 800 credit score.
Okay, scroll down to the number 1, 2, 3, fourth
You
row.
know-
Fourth
you know how
row.
good that is?
Fourth row, and look in the middle. Tell me that doesn't look like the watch I just showed you.
Okay, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, fourth row in the middle.
See?
Well, it's not the same.
Oh, shut your guts up. Just forget you. Anyway, I
Look,
love...
all watches are essentially the same looking. So how can you say
Well,
that?
no, but Steven has the mock Rolex right now until he
Rolex.
until he razzle dazzles me with some more with a college degree. How about that? He's like, Mom, I'm out making the fucking money right now. Fuck you.
What waste?
Yeah, really. What I wear is
My roommate in university.
your roommate is a child. No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Roommate Mike, one of my roommates, and only had a few. My roommate Mike left before he graduated.
How long had you been together?
Well, he used to drive me crazy because he used to wake up 6:30 in the morning, smoke cigarettes, and watch cartoons while he ate cereal.
That's Heather. Heather has to watch SpongeBob.
But he left before he graduated. He's a big shot at Kraft Foods now.
Really?
Yeah. My other college roommate is making about $7 million a year, and he's the CEO of a very large corporation on Wall Street that most people would know. So, no fucking way am I saying which one it is because they'd find him.
You know something? I'm beginning to think that trying to get into a crime family, and you don't have to be.
He lives on a mafia block in Brooklyn.
You don't have to be, a Tattaglia to get into tag. You have to just schmooze up a little, get made, and then when you get in, did you
They
know?
don't make you unless you're Italian.
I know. Well, yeah. I mean, I would never do it, but I'm just. What?
Didn't you ever watch Goodfellas?
No, I do the real thing. No, I'm joking. But
You would know they don't make you unless you're Italian.
do you know what it means to say this is a friend of mine versus a friend of ours?
Yeah, I had that said about me, and then I got fucked.
What did you say? How'd they introduce you? Friend of mine or friend of ours?
First of all, it was a Korean saying it, but I still think he's kind of mafioso anyway. But
This is friend of mine. Oh, that was Russian.
no.
That was
This
Russian.
is a dear friend of mine.
Oh, really? That means a dead. That's short for dead. I'm joking.
Kind of the way it worked out.
Well, if they say this is a friend of mine, that means that you have been accepted by that family member. If they say this is a friend of ours, that means that everybody below you has accepted you. If you get introduced to as this is what's the other one? This is a friend of the family, then you're fixing to get made.
I'm fixing to get something. I don't know what that
But no, you
fixing
took
is,
me
but
off
that's some
topic.
fucking
Listen.
Texas thing.
Listen.
Fixing.
Yeah, it's called fixing. Anyway, listen to me.
Fixing to do something.
Shut up. Okay. There's a guy that was in the mafia that he just kind of got into the mafia. He was just off the street. He was making...
You don't just get into the mafia.
Shut up, I'm trying to talk
like
to
you
you.
stumbled into the wrong door.
I'm going to sit here and get mad then. Okay, no. He was making $17 million a week.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You'd think you'd retire after a couple of weeks of that.
Well, he actually is still living off the savings. He was smart enough to save so much money. And, it's funny, but it's all cash. And I would never tell anybody who
Nothing
this
wrong
is.
with that.
I would never tell anybody who this is, but somewhere in my real life, I know somebody that is living off of millions that's in cash. He has to just go and do some, every now and then he'll have to do something with it or
I
whatever.
dined with gangsters, but I didn't
I have
talk
too.
to them.
I have too. I know some of them. It's not like it used to be back in the 70s when they kill each other all the
I
time.
had a client. He's a lawyer. He's a mob lawyer. And he would invite me out to dinner once in a while, and he would always tell me, sit, nod, smile, don't say anything. Don't agree to anything, don't ask questions. Now, that's tough for me. But
God, they would kill you right off the bat.
yeah, I have to be real careful. But, I said that's what I did. I did exactly what he told me. And I had some great Italian dinners and some really fine...
They keep their women at home and they keep their women cooking.
Yeah, this was a meeting to, I think it was a money laundering meeting, really, to buying legitimate businesses in the wife's name.
Do you know what a mom is?
I never had a real one, but yeah, go ahead.
Well, that means you're married to the mob, and what that means is if you've been married long enough, you can never divorce that man. Even if you divorced him, you have to remain in the same house with him, like upstairs, downstairs, or whatever. They have to constantly know, because you cannot, because you know all the secrets. And you can't be, I'm just going to go move away, bye-bye. You can't do that if you're a mom, if you've been married a long time. Isn't that weird?
I guess.
That's why they call it married to the mob. What was I going to say to you? Something about, because I'm doing this Who Killed JFK thing, right?
Why?
Because I want to know for myself, to tell my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren and their great-great-grandchildren who killed John F. Kennedy.
It wasn't the mob.
I didn't say it was the mob. I just said that the reason I've been thinking about that is because the mob was involved just a little bit. You know what I mean? But I found out. Did I tell you who killed him?
I'm not disputing that they may have had a part.
No, they didn't really have a part. They were just kind of figured into the equation through Jack Ruby and a couple of other people. But I found out who sat at the steering wheel of the entire thing was Lyndon B. Johnson.
Of course.
Tell Karen that she is my hero.
LBJ was a scumbag.
Well, the progressive thinking Democrats in Texas needed a sacrificial lamb to continue with what they were doing. Those big oil players in Texas. I mean, there was a lot of big oil back then.
JFK was killed because he went against the money.
Yes, he did, and he was going to stop the Vietnam. He was going to pull those kids out of Vietnam, and he was going to do a lot of things. He was going to shut down the CIA. You hate a smart woman. What is a Jewish woman? She goes,
no,
Howard, shut up! Don't talk to her like that.
I find smart women to be.
That's why you sit there in silence and go, shut the fuck up, Debbie. You do.
It's good that my microphone picks up everything.
I don't hear John, the baby, the little boy, the angel.
He's playing Grand Theft Auto.
I
He's online playing some multiplayer or something or other.
You know, I should give him my son's online thingamabobby. But
Probably.
Steven's upper he's like 20-second preference or level or something like that.
What does that mean?
I don't know. He has gold guns and stuff like that. I don't know what it means.
What level are you on Grand Theft Auto?
Level 34.
Steven's
Level
35.
34?
He's 34.
34. You want to play a 20-something-year-old and not kick his ass?
No.
Level 34.
Wait, you got some money, Jew? You got some money on this?
Not happy, but 34. 35, at this rate, considering he's only 8, he might be at level 40 in a week or two.
But he's a genius, though. I've told you that since he was 3 years old.
For about 3 seconds ago.
Does he have any gold guns or anything like that?
Any gold guns?
Yeah, I got the special carbine.
Oh my God, I hate my son's such a loser.
That's funny.
Oh, shut up.
By a supercar.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something,
That
Jew.
wasn't a setup or anything.
Let me
That
tell
was
you
just-
something, Jew. When I saw that kid asleep on that boat, and you sent me that picture, and he was curled
I
up.
did the picture,
Do you remember that? Do you remember that picture when he was on that boat,
Sure.
curled up like an angel? I looked at that kid and I said, "That's a special kid right there. That's not just a kid. You see kids every day, kid, and all of a sudden you see when you go, wow, that little fucker's going to change something in this way. He's going to piss some people off.
Yeah, I hope so.
That's right.
Well,
I remember when Debbie told me that I should have Grand Theft Auto.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. You owe me for the rest of your life, Jonathan. I told the Jew to let him have Grand Theft Auto when he was 7
Your fault
years
that you're all corrupted with all this crap.
7 years old, and I said, let him have it. He goes, I want Grand Theft Auto. And I said, let him have it. He goes, it's $50.
No, it wasn't 50. How much was Grand Theft Auto?
$25.
$23.
Yeah, well, I was wrong.
We got like
Now, I have no memory of what I paid for it, but I can go look it up. But how much do you want to bet he's right?
23 or 22.
You sure?
Yeah, and
Well,
I
let's
guess
see.
it
Do you remember the night I gave him that test for fifth or third, and he sailed right through it? I gave him a spelling test. Or no, what was it? I gave him something. I forgot now.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, sounds just like he's going to be just like you.
Yeah, probably.
That guy cursed me.
But look a little like Bruce Lee. No insult intended. But
Okay, so let's see if I can figure out what we paid. Hold on.
what did he say?
I have no idea.
What does he listen to in the car? Do you let him listen to
That's
radio?
your profile?
Well, yeah, but my free.
Does he listen to
free-
Laszlo?
I don't know. What's Laszlo?
Laszlo. He is
My
the...
free 3 months of Sirius just ended. In fact, I'm kind of happy about that. I really
You pay
didn't
for
like-
Sirius? Really?
No, I wasn't paying for it. It was
Oh,
free.
really?
It was free.
Came with it.
It came with a new car because you get it for 3
We got the
months.
car
and-
at spring. It's been like
Does he have any bounties on him right now?
You have any bounties on you?
No.
You
Has
had
he
some.
ever had a bounty on him?
I caught some.
Oh. No, has he ever had a bounty on him?
Yes.
I got sticky bombs.
Oh, okay. Because I was fixing to say, if he's never had a bounty,
I have no idea what he's even talking about.
he's worshipable.
They have customized cars, so if I blow up the customized car, I gotta pay for the car. So my money goes down, and they pay for the car.
Mm-hmm.
But I have $320,000.
Of course you do.
What? Wait a minute. I'm going to call Steven and say, Steven, how much money do you have right now on Grand Theft Auto? He goes, I got $30. What do you drive? What's your license plate number? I'm going to have Steven come find you.
320,000.
Didn't you have 120 yesterday?
Yeah.
What?
So how'd you make 200,000?
Is he stealing money off of hookers?
I don't think so.
Jonathan?
I'm playing this RPG versus
No, I don't think he
Insurgents.
knows what that is.
Is he holding up, like,
You
banks or
haven't got the
something?
money?
Are you holding up banks?
What?
You holding?
Don't
how'd-
say
how'd you throw the
what.
money?
By playing this,
No, How are you getting the money?
it's the Insurgents. They
Oh.
kind of give you about like 40,000 or 30,000,
Mm-hmm.
and I save up the money. I'm trying to get to $1 million.
Jesus Christ, you're raising the next fucking president.
Maybe.
And I got kicked from the
A
game.
gorgeous, smart Jew. Are you kidding me? You've made a superhuman. Good
Half
breeding, Jew. That's good breeding. Okay, we're going to have a little Laszlo on the radio from Grand Theft Auto's Chatterbox coming up
Let me
right
see
now.
who his friends are, first of all.
Who's
Let's
been
see.
run out of Vice City and San Andreas.
349.
It's Laszlo with Chatterbox.
What? Hey, welcome to Chatterbox with me, Laszlo, and you, the good citizens of this town. Now, you know the format of the show. You call me up, you complain, we agree the world's terrible and retarded, there's nothing we can do about it, and we listen to some...
This is the radio that you listen to when you play Grand Theft. There's Steven's in there listening to, and he goes, "Hello, I'm Ricardo. I make love to you." I think his name's Ricardo. Anyway,
Commercials. That's right. Hey, it's the American media. If you don't like it, you're in for a pretty bumpy ride. Now, this is the show that gives Liberty City a voice. You know, pre-screened over the phone. Let's go to Kara online, too.
Laszlo, you are so right about domestic violence and the internet.
You're telling me that thing makes me want to put my fist through something.
Tonight, we're going to have a public forum about turning off the internet. I'm with a group called Citizens United Negating Technology for Life and People's Safety.
What?
You heard me, radio boy. First the internet, then we're turning off the phones.
Okay, Sounds good to me. Hey, let's go to the phones here. Matt on line 7. What's up, Matt?
The name is Matt.
Yeah, okay. I got that, stupid.
I want to talk to you about urban planning and religion.
That sounds my favorite combination. What's up?
People wonder why Liberty City is a town full of heathens and why no one ain't going to church here.
Do they? Do they really?
Yes.
Who?
Me?
Okay, so when you say...
Hey, Laszlo, I'm Debbie. I'm from Dallas. I've got a Jew on the line here that wants to tell you something.
Yeah.
It's funny because Jonathan can hear nothing that I say.
No.
I know. He keeps those ear-tight plugs in his ear, and it's so funny, but I can hear him. He can't hear me. Are you you're checking out his GTA, aren't you?
No, I'm trying to see. I'm just curious to see if I can find the payment, if he's right about how much it cost.
When did you do that? It was on your credit card. It was
months ago.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because it was okay. It was. Hold on, let me think.
Yeah, I've got about 10 credit cards. So.
Plus, I was a level 1. Now I'm a level 34.
Well, for Stephen, that would be 5 years. So no, I'm joking. It was probably last fall, around November, maybe October-ish.
Yeah, I just don't remember what card it's on.
Oh.
It's on your Visa card.
Yeah, well, there's several of them.
Watch him say, Daddy, it's the one that's 451. I'm joking.
Whoa,
Daddy won't know, but it won't be that hard to find. I'm just curious whether he's right about $23.
It's Bill.
He would remember.
Now, whose picture am I putting in here?
Bill.
No, that's not Bill.
Each night before
But Bill lost.
That's George.
Bill lost.
George Sinzer.
Oh,
from Firefox
George.
News Online.
I actually have $323,000.
Oh, I can't tell what she's on.
You're actually...
$3,000 I have.
All right.
I'm going to get a $34,000 more dollars.
Okay, but wait. Tell him it's not so good. You need to use money. Not love it. Invest instead. Don't just let it sit there. I mean,
He
use
wants to
it.
buy some. I don't know what he wants to
I
buy.
want to buy a car. I want to buy a supercar.
Worst investment. Well, he needs it for Grand Theft Auto, but in real life, worst investment you can possibly make, unless it's a classic. Mm-hmm. Did you see? I want to ask you about something for a second while you're looking for your transaction. God, we'd last for 5 minutes. You'd say, "Where's something?" I go, "I don't even know where the desk is, Jew." Anyway, Victor said, "Debbie, you need to get."
What are you talking about? You lay your hands on anything. You got recordings and videos from 10 years back.
And I cannot forget a number. I mean, I promise you, if they were going to have me tested for total recall one time at Texas Tech, because when I can tell you any phone number I've ever had. I can tell you my plate number on the car, on every car that I've ever driven.
Well,
I had a Camaro.
that I couldn't do.
I had a Camaro one time that was ZEK 175. Anyway, my home phone number when I was a little girl was 279-0971. My parents' line was 279-7075. My girlfriend's down the street was 279-0339. When I moved out to the lake one time when I was in my 20s, my number was 475-1875.
Of course it was.
My mother's phone number when I was a little bitty girl was 74701. No, that was Victor. My mother's was 747. Wait a minute. 747. What was her freaking number? I forgot. Anyway.
797-2304.
Who is that?
That's your mother.
Oh, maybe it's 867-5309. I'm trying to see how much you purchased. He's got the big one. He's in L.A., right? You know something? If you get him real good, he can play. He can pay.
If I get him what?
If you get him real good on this, he can go. They are desperate for kids his age, and you can put him in the Megalodon. He can win up to $8 million real cash.
Ooh, we disappear on that. Ugh.
Yes. Do you really save a lot of money?
I don't know. How do you mean?
Well, like I was told the other day that anytime you get money in the form of a pay or a payable, like a account payable, a paycheck, whatever you want to call it, You divide it by 4 and you put 1/4 of it somewhere where you cannot get to it.
Oh, like in an ex-wife's account?
Hello.
Don't guarantee not to get all
This
that.
is the IRS. We're tapping this line. No, I'm joking.
Well, you're on Skype, so it does go directly there.
Mm-hmm. Did you know that we don't even have to pay the IRS? There's nothing in the United States laws that say you have to pay your taxes. Trust me. Oh, I said trust me. See, I'm never going to stop saying
That's
it.
an interesting concept.
There's nothing. That's a devil. There is nothing.
There isn't anything.
There isn't anything. See, that doesn't sound right. There isn't anything.
Sound okay to me.
Well, you have to go and look up in because I was an English major. It's called nothing versus something. No, nothing versus anything. And here's why you do it. You say everything, everybody, everyone, nobody, nothing, no one, somebody, someone, anybody, anything, anyone. And you have to say nothing versus anything. Okay, we'll see what the rules are. That's going to be a hard one. It is very hard. It says using the word nothing instead of anything. It says, I believe the word, I have considerable grasp of the English language, and I now know, blah, blah, blah. I believe the word nothing is often used in sentences when in fact the correct word, anyway, forget that. Let's just go on to the next subject. Yesterday, we did not learn, that's horrible, did not learn nothing. I believe the word nothing should be erased from the English language. What, you did nothing all day? I believe the word should be replaced with anything. Say it like this. You haven't done anything all day? It's much more proper. Can you please advise everybody in the world to please stop using the word nothing? Love me. That's the real thing I'm reading. But there are exercises that you do.
That's all wrong. Oh, hold on a second. Let's see.
Use the word nothing. The container had nothing in it.
Hold on. How much did we pay for Grand Theft Auto?
22 or 23.
20.98.
You found it?
Hmm?
You found it?
Took me a little while to find the transactions. But yeah, I'm looking at it. 20.98.
Okay. I do not have blank to eat.
Shit to eat, and that's a good thing.
There's blank in the room making a noise. You have to either do anything, what I said, it's called anything, nothing, something, everything. And you have to get the correct answers to the questions. I'm going to do it. There's only, there's 15 of them. I'm going to say, and we'll see who's right. I don't have anything to eat. There's something in the room making noise. There's something wrong with you. No, there's nothing wrong with you. You're perfectly healthy. Do you have everything you need for the trip? If you need something, if you need, that's hard. If you need blank, just call me. If you need something, just call me. If you need anything, just call me. That mess has nothing to do with me. There's nothing important I need to tell you. We'll say nothing. No. There's something important I need to tell you so we can talk privately. And number 8 is blank must go in our once a year sale. Everything must go in our once a year sale. The doctor did blank did everything they could. There's blank you can say to make me forgive you. There's nothing you can say to make me forgive you. There isn't blank left. The burglars took it. There isn't anything left. Everyone must bring blank something for lunch. I bet I'm going to get an A. And the last one, I promise blank is fine. I'm just really tired. I promise everything is fine. I'm just tired. Score my thing.
There it is. No, it's not. There it is. What was it trying to figure out here? I have the Associated Press style book.
I got it. 100. If you don't believe me, I'll do a screen share. Everyone was correct.
100 what?
I made a 100 on that quiz. Each night before you go to bed, my baby. You know what I love is dictionary. I sound like the Mr. Solution. Dictionary.com.
Put a call out to him. Where's he been?
Mr. Solution. Dr. Bombay. Dr. Bombay, come. It's urgent. Come right away. It's Merriam-Webster.com, and there's these amazing word games, okay?
Yes, solution has been...
Solution, call in and put the Jew in his place. True or false? Ready?
No, he won't do that.
Yes, he will. 10
Well,
questions. You have 15 seconds to answer each question, beginning with now. True or false? Sandwich, the food item, is named after a person.
False.
Nope, true. The hottest part of the earth is its core, and it is solid.
That's false. It is the hottest part. It's just not solid.
It's true. Brazil has won more World Cup soccer championships than any other country.
That might be true.
Correct. You just got 100 points. The Sherpas of northern Finland are famous for their polar expeditions. Hey, this is not for the weak of heart.
Sherpas?
Sherpas.
I never heard anybody mention
3
Sherpas
seconds,
in
2 seconds,
Finland.
1 second, Jew. Ah! Oh, it was false. Okay. In the battle between Captain Ahab and Moby Dick, the whale wins.
Well, the whale always wins.
You got 60 points.
That's why Midnight Movie is going to prevail.
Fencing is one of the sports of the modern pentathlon. Fencing.
I have no idea what you just said.
I don't either. I'm just going to put true, and I was right. Okay. Triumph of the Will by pioneering filmmaker Leni Riefenstahl helped expose the horrors of the Holocaust.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No,
Jew.
I watched a lot of his
Come
stuff.
on. True or false?
False.
Correct. A monk named Dom Perignon invented champagne.
That's true.
That was false, Jew. I love you. England's King Henry...
Well, who invented Dom Perignon?
Champagne was named after the Champagne Islands. Is that right? King Henry the VIII had all 6 wives killed.
True.
It's false, Angel Doll. I love you. Chocolate can be lethal to dogs.
That's false.
It's true. I have true. I can't let you did it. I can't let you ruin it. Okay, I had true. Now, you can give them milk chocolate, but if you give them dark chocolate, you'll kill them. Milk chocolate, they can have all they want. You made a... It says, take it... Wow. You missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 10. You made a 40. That's a hard one, though. It really is. Just trying to make him feel better. No, Mr. Solution got it all wrong one night. He's like...
Mr. Solution will not take me on. Don't you know that?
Mr.
You know why?
Solution... Oh, you're calling him out.
No.
What?
Solution and I have gone at each other before. And I'm the one you put back in the water.
All right. How strong is your vocabulary, Jew? Are you ready?
All right.
This is a hard one. This is the one that Mr. Solution messed up on one night.
Okay.
10 seconds. Censure. Damn. Is it punish, climb, break, or instruct? It's C-E-N. God damn, that's hard. Never mind. Let's go to the next one.
Well, how do you spell it?
Ardent. A-R-D-E-N-T. Is it passionate, reserved, tame, or detached?
It's passionate.
Very good. Arrogance, self-importance, humor, coarseness, or distress?
First one, self-importance.
He's correct again. Daunting. Is it freeing, stirring, touching, or overwhelming?
Overwhelming.
Correct again.
You know I'm gonna get 1,000% on vocabulary.
Enigma. Mystery, grumpy, simple, or literate?
Mystery.
Man. Uh-oh. Aleatory. Aleatory.
Said that right. Spell it.
A-L-E-A-T-O-R-Y. Is it common, habitual, random, or remarkable? Damn.
I think it's remarkable.
No, it was random. But
that was my first guess, and I have
aptitude. They have 10 seconds. Aptitude. Is that belief, talent, career, or desire?
talent.
Golly. Elucidate. Lecture, amuse, explain, protect.
Explain.
Mr. Solution, you're getting made a bad... okay. Despot. D-E-S-P-O-T. Employed, lawyer, athlete, dictator.
Say that again? It's probably a lawyer, but employed?
It's
lawyer.
D-E-S-P-O-T.
Yeah, I know what a despot is. Lawyers certainly are.
It's a dictator, dear.
I didn't hear it. That's what I said. Give me the
Bane.
I focused on lawyers because lawyers...
Well, right when I click the answer, it goes boom, starts timing down. Okay, Bane is either rule, curse, trip, or time.
Curse.
Golly. You made a... Look at this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 correct. You made a 70.
Really, I made an 80 because I didn't hear the other answers. I sort of centered on lawyer.
Yeah, you got stuck on that one. Lawyers are a bunch
of despots.
Yeah, you don't like lawyers.
No.
Do you have many doctors for clients?
Yeah. In fact, I've got 2 crazy dentists that are probably not going to pay me.
Get some teeth work.
Well, I would like to, but
they
gave up the dental office because they're fucking nuts.
What? What do you mean they gave up? They're a dentist. What are they going to do? Go be a butcher?
No, I'll give you the quick story.
Oh, no. I know. They got bought out by the big... Okay, go ahead.
No. I have a client. He's a dentist. He has 2 offices. He closed out of one office. He owns the building, so he decided to rent the office for about $4,000 a month. He rented it to 2 dentists, husband and wife. They have a sort of a special. They have a specialty. They do something that a lot of other dentists don't do. But as it turned out, the both dentists, husband and wife. He's 75. I don't know how old the wife was, but she's nuts, and I mean nuts. And well, they just walked out. They were in there for a month and a half, hadn't gotten started, hadn't gotten it up and running, just came up with every excuse. And the last excuse was the TVs wouldn't work, and it was the fault of my client because he's thwarting their every move. And so they finally packed up and walked out. And he was so happy that they left that he canceled their lease. $4,000 a month.
Damn. So what's he going to do? I mean, where is he practicing law? I mean, what's he doing? Where is he doing his thing?
You mean where are the 2 dentists going to practice?
Right, exactly.
He's looking for part-time work as a dentist. It's a fill-in for other dentists. A lot of them do that.
Yeah, they do. They really do. But you know that nowadays...
He's 75 years old.
Oh, wow. Did you know that doctors, physicians, assistants, I don't know if they are where you are, they're making almost as much money as a doctor's making right now? With a four-year
I charge more money than a doctor.
4-year degree. I know, two-year degree. A physician's assistant. I went to the doctor recently about, 2 months ago for something. I forgot what it was now. And I thought I saw the doctor. And he was a physician's assistant. I mean, he looked like a doctor. He acted like a doctor. He wrote prescriptions like a doctor. The only thing they cannot do is perform surgery. They can go in there and do everything, but they have to have a doctor right by them. It's called a physician's assistant.
They can do surgery if there's somebody taking responsibility.
Can you imagine?
Do you know that I can do surgery if the doctor takes responsibility?
I would love to see you do surgery.
No, I'm serious. Do you know that?
Oh, I do know that. You can give
anybody.
If I'm a lawyer, I can tell the court that you are my agent and you can be the lawyer.
Well, yes. Here's the thing. When I went
here's the thing. I know too.
Last time I went into the hospital, I read the admitting info.
Oh my God!
I read it all. And so the last time I went to the hospital, I asked the woman, I said,
did you stage a coup?
Can I have a large black marker, please?
Oh, no.
She says, sure. She hands me a black marker, and I start crossing out paragraphs.
Nice.
She says, what are you doing? I said, have you ever been admitted to this hospital? Good hospital, too. She says, yeah. I said, did you sign this form? Yeah. Did you read it? She said, I've been doing this 18 years. I said, let me ask the question again. Did you read it? She goes, let me show you what I'm crossing out. It was a paragraph that said that anybody could do surgery. Anyone. So it could be a student, could be the janitor. It could be me. Could even be him. See? He listens to everything I say.
Oh, trust me. Oh, I said it again. I'm never going to stop saying that, ever, for the rest of my entire life.
You should stop saying that. It's terrible.
What a blatherskite you are. I'm learning...
Yes, I've always felt that way, too.
I'm learning top-notch ways to insult people. He was such a blatherskite.
Oh, if you want to... I'll tell you what. If you want to learn top-notch ways of insulting people and using words you've never heard before...
Yes, Poltroon. Continue.
You should start listening to Lionel.
Oh, really?
Do you know who Lionel is?
I do not.
I'm going to find you Lionel. Hold on a second.
You cacafuego.
Lionel is... his website is Lionel Media.
Mm-hmm.
And you
is that
have
the good-looking chick on YouTube?
Lionel will use words you've never heard before.
What about the good-looking chick on YouTube? Is it time for word of the day, boys?
Oh, Marina?
Yeah, you love her. You would marry her, wouldn't you?
I wanted to say something, but I stopped myself.
You would love her a long time?
Well...
It's okay. I was raised with boys. I understand.
Yes, but I've got an 8-year-old at the...
Listening to every word you say.
Listening to every word that I say, yes.
Well, trust me, they don't only listen with their ears. Have you ever met a good crepe hanger?
No, but I ate at a restaurant once.
No. You are a crepe hanger. It's somebody who takes a pessimistic view of everything.
Is that right?
A crepe hanger.
I doubt that very much.
A shrill, ill-tempered, scolding, mean woman. It's a harridan. A harridan.
Come here, Jonathan. Just come here.
Listen to this one. A slubber degulian. It's a dirty rascal, a scoundrel, or a wretch.
Now, I'm trying to figure out why his ears don't have more gook in them.
Wait, can I play?
No, just wait a second. Let's see if I can get some really good yellow gook out of
You
there.
just made me fall off.
Don't use an ear swab.
Someone just crushed me.
Oh, wow. Not too much. All right, go do whatever you do.
You're killing me. Would you stop? My God.
I just needed a DNA sample. Thank you.
Don't do it again.
All right.
Yeah.
Lionel. Go listen to Lionel. Lionel will use
Where
words
is he?
you've never heard.
Where is he? Lionel on what platform?
LionelMedia.com.
Oh, okay. Like Lionel Trains?
Yes, like Lionel Trains.
Well, he's third down on the list, so he's not that damn popular. How'd you find this guy?
I heard him on talk radio years ago when they tried to start a new talk radio station, but failed. But he was one of the people they had on in the morning.
He wins an Emmy Award for outstanding commentary writer. Oops.
Did he? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I believe that. He's brilliant. He's a lawyer. He's brilliant. I don't know what his IQ is, but it's got to be... I'm sure he's a Mensa member.
I told Audrey she's going to get murdered.
I don't know who Audrey is.
She's gorgeous. Okay, let's see what this guy... Utterly mindless excitement over gay marriage, or utterly insanity of feign activism, or we can listen to him talk about the insane Confederate flag debate is a diversion for those too stupid to know history. We hit it. That's us. Okay, go.
I told you early in June when the flowers began to bloom. Fare thee, baby, fare thee well. I told you early in June when the flowers began to bloom. You can't do no better, another girl can take your room.
All right, my friends, big day today in the world of the Supreme Court and SCOTUS.
when I let you.
I'm going to provide something to you that you're going to thank me for, because you'll be able to speak about this among your friends and your colleagues, and you'll know so much about what's going on because nobody really explains this to you. You see, it comes down to this. Let me explain. Now, I have been reporting and interpreting and
we interrupt
reading,
this program to bring you the following news bulletin. Live from Dallas, Texas. I just got to step. Mother, this is Stephen. My level in Grand Theft Auto is 300. Wow.
300? You know anybody who's a level 300?
No.
I had the 3 right.
Yeah.
Just for a long time. And I first...
What did the angel say over there?
Nothing. He's busy killing people.
This guy looks like somebody you would like.
Give you a couple of rules. We're going to be talking about King against Burwell.
I'm going to turn him up, but don't talk.
Today,
because you'll be real loud.
I'm going to bring you up to speed regarding that, okay? And explain that to you and how that thing works. Now, first and foremost, one of the things you have to do is you have to be able to understand that if you want to look cool, if you want to talk in a way that sounds like you know what you're talking about, one of the best ways to do it is to use the term against. Row against way. Don't ever say V. That's very, very pedestrian. Don't do that. If you're uber, super cool, you will use the term and. Roe and Wade. King and Burwell. But that is so...
I hit the wrong podcast. I hit the one... That one is called Nino's Royally Pissed, Scalia's Wrath, and the Feud of King V. Burwell. And I just said V. But here is the one about the flag. My pardons, 1,000 pardons, Your Highness, Jew. And here we go with this one. This is about the... If you don't know about the Confederate flag versus the rebel flag, you're an idiot and you don't know your history. Thank you. We're going to get schooled. And he says, for those of you who are insane and call it the Confederate flag debate, or it's diversion for those who are too stupid to know your history, be ready for this one, he says. This is so Jew. Isn't it funny? I know that song.
That's right, everybody. Listen good, because this song will be gone before you know it. Who cares if it's history? It's offensive. One more time.
Well, wish I was in the land of cotton wool, and there I'm not forgotten. Look away, Dixieland. In Dixieland, where I was born in early on one frosty morning. Look away.
That's right. That's it. You see, we don't care anymore about history or whether racism is really behind this. In fact, most of the people who all of a sudden woke up one day and said, hey, guess what? I'm offended by the Confederate flag had no idea of what the battle flag of Virginia was all about. No, it was just in the news. And for years and years and years, the Confederate flag, the stars and bars in 7 states were there in one form or another. And every now and then somebody would say something. But now, because of this Dylan's roof and the Charleston shooting, now it's picked up momentum.
This guy reminds me of Kevin Kierstead. You know, the only intelligent man on Spreaker worth listening to. Kevin Kierstead, people. It's called Truth on Tap. You'll love him. He's a friend of mine.
And forget TPP and Fast Track and the last loss of sovereignty and freedom. We're going to talk about a flag by a bunch of autodidact babies who know nothing about history.
Wait a minute, stop.
And they somehow...
What did he say? Autodidact? Oh, you're on mute. What is autodidact? Autodidact. You look up the words while he's playing.
I'm not sure.
We're, I guess, advocating racism and slavery because a heavily medicated psychotic loon...
Jew, on his picture, right behind him is his Emmy. He's got it positioned on the desk where you can see the Emmy.
Of course he does.
He's a smart guy.
Going to use a Confederate flag as part of the semiotics of murder? Is that it? Are you serious? Oh, I'm very serious. And you know who the winner in all of this is? You ready for this? Don Lemon and CNN. Let me tell you something right now. You keep your eye on Don Lemon. Don Lemon is to the left what Bill O'Reilly is to the right. Or I should really, I guess, rephrase it or reverse it. He is to the right what Bill O'Reilly is to the left. Don Lemon and others say some of the most incredibly ridiculous things about the flag, and it doesn't matter because CNN is on the map. Because as you know today, it doesn't matter whether you know anything about anything, as long as you get the ratings. And Don Lemon, this is a guy, by the way, who asked the question whether perhaps maybe Flight 370, whether the Malaysian flight could have fallen
He's
prey.
being a hater.
Or fallen victim to, are you ready for this? Black holes. Even though in our own atmosphere, even though, as you know and I know, black holes are elsewhere. Isn't that amazing? Does it really matter? This is where we are today.
I can't believe there's people in the United States of America that teach their children that if you go through a black hole, you will morph and come back a different person or 3 years old or something. Are you kidding me? There's no such thing as time travel, people. You don't.
It's too bad that we don't have a volcano that people can throw their children into close.
Are you speaking to my father?
No, but most people who around here.
Yeah. Oh my God, Jew, you just said what I said to Vic last night. I said, you know something, Victor? So many people fuck up people. They fuck them up. They just screw them up. They take a beautiful little child that's beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful, and by the time these mullets are through with them, they've got them so distorted and screwed up, they just sit and suck their thumb until they're 30.
Jonathan.
What?
Are you screwed up?
Ha! No.
About everything.
No.
Got your head on straight?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Don't let him see Caitlyn Jenner. Okay.
Oh, hold on a second. Who's Caitlyn Jenner?
What?
Who's Caitlyn Jenner?
I don't know.
That's good.
Okay.
And who we become, because we are armchair activists. We don't know anything. In fact, if you want to use as a criterion the removal of that which is based on hate, mark my words, the American flag is next.
Oh, I love that. If you want to use as a criterion that which is based on... That's beautiful.
Yeah, and notice he says criterion, not criteria.
Yes, I noticed that. I love the way he speaks. I just love somebody... You know, my brother said you go to high school to learn how to write. You go to college to learn how to speak. And you can always tell somebody that's had a college education because they speak. Well, I went over there by the tomato patch and I said, "Don't look, Ethel." You know.
Oh, wait a second. Let's not forget
What?
Ron Reck, who has several, not just one, but several engineering degrees.
You should hear Victor's friend. He'll go, "Hey, Debbie, it's me, John. Is Vic there?" I mean, he just talks. He talks like, and he's brilliant.
I'm not talking about accents. Have you ever heard Ron Reck speak?
Yeah. No, does he talk stupid? I don't remember.
Yes, but he claims he's got several PhDs.
Oh well. He.
All right, Lionel. Always a fun.
Okay. I mean, you should hear Victor's sister speak. I mean, she's got, degree upon degree and all this kind of stuff. But anyway, I'm going to go back to this guy.
Don't forget
My bad.
our Constitution. The basis of our Constitution involved
every man inalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Oh, hold on. That's my pet peeve now.
Uh-oh. Are you a superhuman? Are you a civil rights Superman? What was it?
Well, you didn't get any right from the Bill of Rights. You didn't. We went over this.
What does the preamble say?
It doesn't give you rights. It protects the rights that you had prior to it being created. It doesn't give you a right, it protects your rights.
The amendments do.
No, the amendments protect the rights you already have as a human being. It has nothing to do with getting that right from the Constitution or the Bill of Rights, any of them. They're not written to you. They're written to the government, and they tell the government what it can't do.
Would you please qualify this statement that you're making, please?
Yes, read any of the amendments. Just read them. They're not talking to you. It's geared towards the government, not you, not the people.
So what am I, like an ape? I can do anything I want?
No, you're not. You didn't get it the last time I said this.
No, and I still don't get it.
Then Mr. Midnight Movie was figuring it out. His little brain was going.
He's very intelligent.
I could hear it. I could hear it twisting in the wind. All right. If you read the amendments say, hey, you government, you will not infringe on the people's right to bear arms. It doesn't say you, the people, have the right to bear arms. It says, hey, government, you will not infringe on the people's right to bear arms. It's a big difference. And the lawyers get it wrong.
It's time for Schoolhouse Rock on the Debbie Daily Show.
Do you know about the USA? Do you know about the government? Can you learn about the Constitution? Hey, learn about the USA.
Now, we the people, in order to form...
In 1787, I'm told our founding fathers did agree to write a list of principles for keeping people free. The USA was just starting out, a whole brand new country. And so our people spelled it out, the things that we should be. And they put those principles down on paper and called it the Constitution. And it's been helping us run our country ever since then. The first part of the Constitution is called the Preamble and tells what those founding fathers set out to do. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
Here comes the good part.
1787, I'm told our founding fathers all sat down and wrote a list of principles that's known the world around. The USA was just starting out, a whole brand new country. And so our people spelled it out. They wanted a land of liberty. And the preamble goes like this. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States
Thank you, Schoolhouse
of
Rock.
America.
And there were little pink houses all in a row, and they all lived happily ever after. Right, Jew?
Jew with no mute button. I have to go searching for it. You realize I have more than one screen.
Yes, I know. You're got a real setup over there. Trust me.
I should. I'm the one that's.
Did you know that to this very moment, and if you don't believe me, I'll call her and let her tell you herself. I won't even prime her. Heather still thinks of Circle 8 whenever she's trying to do her 8 timeses. You know, her 8. You know, what do you call it? Schoolhouse Rock. It's called Circle 8. She can sing. It's figure eight. And
they don't have that anymore. It's called Common Core.
Well, they have it here in Texas. So this is her favorite. Here's figure 8.
Bye.
Here comes figure 8, everybody. It's real sweet. It's like Heather.
If you skate, you would be great. If you could make a figure 8, that's a circle that turns round upon itself. 1 times 8 is 2 times 4. 4 times 4 is 2 times 8. If you skate upon thin ice, you'd be wise if you thought twice before you made another single move.
We interrupt this song to answer the phone. He hung up. Mr. Midnight Floovies is now calling in. Welcome to the broadcast, Mr. Midnight Floovies. How are you, my dear? If you skate like number 8. Anyway, so it goes into all of those things.
He's chewing gum.
No, he's
I am not chewing gum. That was Debbie. You're blaming me.
I did not. I didn't say a word.
No, but I was being blamed.
Well, that's because Uncle Maury's on the call. Right?
Yes.
Now, I will now show... Y'all want to hear the Jew laugh? And I've never done this before, but I bet you I can make the Jew laugh. And this is called, Let's Make the Jew Laugh. Okay. We're going to show the jewel... I just saw the word jewel. Home, school, house, rock. Okay? One of them. We're going to.
Why would that make me laugh?
You'll see. It's called Public Schoolhouse Rock.
You buy anything at Burger King?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I just get the free hat and drive through.
Really?
Yeah. No, I'm joking. Here we go with Public Schoolhouse Rock. We're going to do Dysfunction Junction instead.
I always like that.
And
but why would that make me laugh?
Because pay close attention to the words. Okay, this is Public Schoolhouse Rock.
Dysfunction Junction, how do you function?
I don't pop kids with behavioral problems.
Dysfunction Junction, how do you function?
I got Ritalin and Zoloft, they really take the edge off. Really, that's a stimulant that's sure to pop the lid. Zoloft, that's a pill for all you stressed out kids.
Hey, I think I'll take 3. That'll fix my ADD.
Dysfunction Junction, how do you function?
Doping up kids with behavioral problems. Adderall and Risperdal and Dexedrine.
That's really keen.
Luvox and Paxil sure make you sit still.
Methylphenidate is what I just ate.
If it works for you, why not take 2?
Dysfunction Junction, why do you function?
Cause parents push the pills just to keep you quiet. They want a quick fix like a Happy Meal to make you feel real so they don't got a deal. To help your head, they'll hand you a med and send you to bed. Then when you're in school, you won't act like a fool. Just don't overdose it or else you'll drool.
Dysfunction Junction, that's your function.
Mommy, I don't want to do my homework. I want to watch TV. You can't make me. Ooh, the green ones. Oh, I'm peeking. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. I'm so numb now.
Doping up kids with behavioral problems.
Now, Debbie, I don't know if we want to do a round 2 of the tech people from India.
Oh yes. Do you want to? Jew, that was the funniest audio I've ever heard in my life.
What was the funniest part of that, if I may ask?
Push the shit button.
Now, so I think this time we can call him again, and I'll be, I'm a deacon for my church, and I got.
No, that's a little bit too.
Wait.
Okay.
We need to be married.
My computer's and I'm Mr. Goldberg. Can you help me? And my wife is going to kill me.
What we need is Pastor William Rennick to call him.
No, hold on just a second. He's on his. You be my husband. I'll be your wife. Jew, you're our child.
No, and there's too many people. It's too confusing.
No. The Jew is our neighbor. He's over, and I have him talk to him. And then you come in, and you need to use a computer, and you find porn on there that's been that is on the computer, and you go what's going on here? And then you talk to them, because this guy, he can't do anything. So first it's me, I talk to him, and then and then I bring.
Okay, put the number in the chat room. Oh, is that the number? Damn, that was fast. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I hope we get. Do you think they're all Pakis?
I think
they're all Indians from Islamabad.
Okay.
No. Okay.
We'll probably get an American to go. Hi, it's Sam.
I'm going to bring Mr. Okay, I'm going to call in. I'm going to be then Mr. Okay.
Wait, I'm calling over here. I'm calling on Skype.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, stand by. I'm going to add it to the call. You know how I'm so thankful that you taught me how to do this. I never knew how to do this before. Add a number.
Okay. I'll talk and then I'll bring you on.
Yeah, we have to mute, or he'll get suspicious. He'll say, they're just trolling me on this call. Is this the BWC? No, I'm joking. Okay, here we go. And I have to hit enter. I just love that, Jew, and add. How did you find that out? You're so smart. It's ringing. Oh, go ahead, Mr. Midnight.
So I'm going to talk, and then one Angry Jew, and then you'll come in later.
They hung up. Do you think they don't take Skype calls?
They did that one time.
Take Skype calls.
All right, we'll do it again. Ready? Add people. Come back, Mr. Push the shit button.
Better wear a glove.
Thank you for calling the tech support hotline. Please wait while we connect you to an agent. You may hear hold music or ringing while we connect you. Please be patient.
I'll go first, and then I'll put you on.
Okay, all right.
Thank you for calling the tech support hotline. Please wait while we connect you to an agent. You may hear hold music or ringing while we connect you. Please be patient.
Yeah, they're on to the Skype calls, because I bet you when they answered, they saw 2 or 3 people. Then I'm not doing that again. That made me very mad, and I 1,000.
A Skype call. You're calling a phone number.
I know, but I'll try one more time. If they hang up again, then
they're not seeing the other numbers.
Well, then why aren't they doing this?
You're dialing an 800 number, which is a voice over IP, which is going over to India at maybe half a penny a minute.
Mr. Midnight Move. Y'all, they're hanging up on us. Okay, you add it then. You add it. You try.
I can add it.
Yeah, it's not going to work. They're not going to.
They're on to us.
I don't believe you're calling an 800 number. How can they? You're not calling a Skype number.
Well, then if you don't think they're hanging up, then Jewish Producer is on the line. Welcome.
That's right. Let the fun and games begin.
I'll try one more time. Okay, add people, 1-888, blah, 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 blah. That's obviously the right number. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a million of them. You don't even need to call that one. There's lots of them.
Thank you for calling the tech support hotline. Please wait while we connect you to an agent. You may hear hold music or ringing while we connect you. Please be patient.
But, Jew, honestly, aren't these the best idiots to play with?
Thank you for calling the tech support hotline.
No,
please wait while we connect you to an agent. You may hear hold music or ringing while we connect you. Please be patient.
When they answer, they hang up.
You might want to try again. It took 2 or 3 times. But
I'll try. This will be my 5th time. I'll try again, and then I've tried. This will be the 5th time. We'll try one more, I guess, and then that you can try, or you can try Jewish Producer. Well, I don't know if y'all can do what I do though. Can y'all ring? Well, I guess you can.
They'll answer. They want to talk to one angry Jew.
Mr. Midnight Movie's going to go first.
Yeah, on the days are live.
On the day.
Y'all, this is okay. Somebody else is going to have to try. Maybe they.
Yeah, they're on to us.
Damn them.
They're not on to you. How can they be on to you?
Mr. Midnight Movie, you call by yourself and then add us to the call, or I'll do that. How about that?
Oh, maybe what it is. Well, no. Why would they do that? Maybe they know it's a Skype number.
Yeah, that's They already know it's a Skype number. They're not doing that shit.
I'm going to call Anthony Jackson and see what it says when I call him. What does he see? Okay, add people, Anthony Jackson because he called a little while ago.
You know Anthony Jackson?
Yeah, he's related to Andrew Jackson. Okay, here he comes.
Short, fat, thin, tall guy?
He's kind of he's a stocky guy.
Right, short, fat, thin, tall guy. I know him.
I don't think it's the same Anthony Jackson. But
Oh, absolutely. Short, fat, thin, tall guy. I know him.
Short, fat, thin, tall guy. You're so silly. Okay, Anthony, if you don't mind, when you're getting the ring, 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 tell us who's calling you. What do you see? Here we go. Do 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 down, do be do down down. He just called me 7 seconds ago.
I'm reading through Consumer Reports. I don't know if this is of interest to anybody, but do you know how to spot fake Botox?
No, how? I don't get it, but how do you do that?
I was waiting for you to tell me that. I thought you would deny.
No,
Okay.
I've never had. I'm too scared of needles.
Apparently, the real Botox has a holographic image.
What do you mean? In the juice or what?
No, on the bottle.
Oh, wow. He's not answering. He must have gone to the restroom or downstairs or something because he called me like 7 seconds ago.
Now, hey, Uncle Maury, do you think America's going to be like Greece at any point?
Yes, if you listen to Mark Levin, he'll tell you that that's exactly where we're headed. And I have said if we can find where Lester went to, I have said many times, watch the documentary about Argentina, and you will see what they're doing because they're doing the same thing to us.
Talked to Lester today, as a matter of fact. He called me to tell me that Guy Shea had been 404'd off of Spreaker.com. I was like, what?
I thought that was hard to do.
Apparently not, I guess. And everybody's blaming me, and I'm like, I didn't do it. Don't talk to me. If it was done in my name, I guarantee you I know who did it, but it wasn't me. Guy Shea's been laughing at me for 2 years.
If you're not wearing Sawyer's Fisherman's Formula Picaridin, then you're just wearing shit for an insect repellent.
Well, and if you're not drinking Dickens apple cider, you're stupid because everybody needs a Dickens cider.
Yeah.
Never mind, forgot. I've screwed that up bad. Yeah,
You sure did. That's a good thing I figured that one out on my own.
Well, I played a little reverse psychology on the haters today, and it worked. It worked.
I haven't heard that word.
Hey,
today.
wait a minute. No. How can we can't do this call then? Well, get us another one. I'm going to look another one up. I'm going to look up Pakistani call center or whatever.
Or tech support in India.
It's Pakistan call center or something?
It's more India, like maybe Bangladesh.
Listen.
Or India. Well, Pakistan. Yeah, India is better than Pakistan.
Jewish producer.
India. It's India.
Jewish producer on the 80s. One night in Bangkok and the world's what?
Dildos.
Your oyster.
Yeah, you dumb
I have
dodo.
news for you. Those are not legal in Thailand.
What?
Oysters?
No, you can't buy those in Thailand.
What?
No. Illegal?
Communist?
Yeah, what the hell's going on over there?
They don't like it.
Yeah. Jewish producer and I both know a guy that's half Thai and he's really fucked up.
Not Taiwanese, Thai. So, who do you think won Consumer Reports' best tech support out of the major computer?
Google.
No, out of the major computer manufacturers.
Oh, that would be Hewlett Packard.
They're in the middle.
The one that Mr. Midnight Movie has. Your Microsoft. What is it? You said it's called an Anyo or an Ayo or what's it called?
Acer?
Acer?
No, Acer's at the bottom.
Ugh. Dell?
You're getting higher, but you haven't hit it yet.
Mac?
No.
Yes.
No. Well, of course, Mac's number one. Just forget that. We're trying to get number two. Number two would be Hewlett Packard. I already said that.
No.
What is it?
Lenovo.
Those are expensive. Okay, here we go with...
What's expensive?
What you said.
Macs are expensive. What are you talking about?
I know that, but they're trying to make... You know something? Phil Henry taught me one thing that I was going to tell you guys. If you want people to take you serious as a podcaster...
Do your own.
Make it to where they have to pay to hear you. And if they want, they'll pay to hear you.
Do you think anybody would pay to hear me?
Yes.
Laugh.
Uncle Maury, they'd pay to maybe hurt you, but not.
Everybody
Yeah,
at
to
Brent-
listen to you.
Yeah.
Everybody at Brent's Deli's dying to hear from you.
Yes.
Speaking of delis,
Do you ever go down to a Greek restaurant and say he had an ugly wife and 4 only children, but he made a great cup of coffee?
I'm in the mood for a real good corned beef special.
Oh.
Yuck.
Oh, I had some brisket tonight. Oh, hell yeah.
All right, call centers by
Did your
country.
grandma make it?
No, she's dead, but the place I went was incredibly good.
Well, my grandma's dead too, but she made some awesome brisket.
Nice.
All right, Debbie, what call center do we have?
Well, we're waiting for elsnet.org to open up with the call center list from all the countries around the world, and it's not wanting to open because I'm in Safarfuck. So let's go to Chrome, which is the only thing you should ever use is Chrome because everything else is stupid. Safari, Firefox, you name it, it's stupid.
How can that be stupid?
Pakistani call center.
How about Indian call? How about India? Call centers from India.
How about you've got Google too, love? How about
Hold on.
that?
Why don't we
Hear
just
that?
send Mr. Midnight Movie off to watch some more porn? I'm sure he'll come up with a number quickly.
Be nice. Call center in Pakistan. Excuse me, call center. Ready?
All right.
Well, wait a minute. I don't want to give it out loud because somebody will say, well, let's do
Just
it.
die. I can't die. Am I going to die?
I'll do it. No. I'll do it. Okay.
Now, tomorrow, you all know, is Rib Wednesdays at Chili's, right?
I have to call the Netherlands. Is that okay?
Ah.
No, that'll be real.
No, I can do it. I can do it on Skype.
But that'll
Here we
be
go.
real.
What do you mean
Yeah,
real?
but they'll hang up on us.
It's Pakistan. It's Pakistan.
You're looking for con artists.
Pakistani. It says, welcome to the Pakistan call center outsourcing directory. Find companies in Pakistan that, even though they're in Finland or wherever it said, Netherlands. We're going to try it, okay? If he doesn't talk like you kicked my dog, we'll hang
go
up.
look at porn so you can get a number like
I'm
Midnight.
not doing that right now.
You
I'm not
kicked
in the
my
mood.
dog. You kicked my dog.
Yeah.
Damn you, 10,000%.
Who's not in the mood for porn?
I don't like porn unless it's the girl that's the little babysitter. I like her. Okay, here we go. The little blonde.
Did you used to go to those live shows in the 80s?
Oh, shut up. Yeah, actually, I did too.
There you go. Tell us all about it.
I worked for, what's his name?
Welcome to 5CA. Please note that all calls may be monitored and or recorded for training and quality
These are
assurance
real
purposes.
places. This is not going to work.
If you know your party's extension,
Let's just see if
dial
we
it
get a
now.
packy.
If you'd like to speak to human resources, press 1. If you'd like to speak to sales, press 2. If you'd like to speak to administration, press 3. If you'd like to speak to the IT department, press 4.
4?
If you'd like to speak to operations, press 5.
Should I do 4?
If you'd like to join a scheduled conference call, press 6.
Should I do 4?
Otherwise, press 0 to speak with an operator.
Hello, Pakistan call center. You kicked my
No,
dog.
all right, here's what you do. Wait.
Wait a minute.
Hang up on that. I have my...
Please hang up on that, Debbie. I'm going to hang myself right now. I'm going to kill myself right now.
I'm trying to. Shut up. Okay, now.
Here's what you do. You have an iPhone. You have a phone number to call into the show, right?
Yes.
Then call the number on your iPhone, and then call the show. Make it a conference call. They won't see anything. They'll see a real number, and they won't hang up.
Oh, good one.
Somebody's got to come up with the idea. Otherwise, Midnight Movie's got to go look at porn.
Yes.
And we wouldn't want them to do that.
And then my computer would really freeze, and I have to call on my real phone.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Yeah, it'll freeze all right.
Do what?
That's what smells.
Jonathan, cut it out. Yes,
Did
there's
he
nothing
say
like
no?
good little dead air.
Well, I'm over here working while y'all are over there playing a solitaire and whatever. I'm trying to find these stupid call centers.
Something I think just went off on eBay that I was bidding on.
Oh. Is it down to the wire where you start going,
I don't know. I don't get upset.
Call center. Apply for a U.S. visa. Contact India. We speak English.
Do the number I gave you.
Darling, they won't do it.
They will. I just told you.
Oh, you're right. I forgot.
Is it expensive? No, it's an 800 number.
Yes,
so it's not
you blew their minds with that. That was crazy, Stephen. Level 300. I was like, shit. 2 times 8. Every time Victor walks out.
Hey, look at this. They're giving away free fries at Elevation Burger.
You're so Jewish. I love it. It's crazy.
Jonathan, free fries.
Where? Where? I love
You
it.
don't even have to buy anything. Just go in there and say, give me my free fries.
All right, you ready? We're
Yeah,
going to
let's
call.
go.
Hold on. And here we go. Da, 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 da.
All right, guys, be quiet. And I'm going to put on my neighbor Goldbergers here.
Why do you sound like an angry black man?
Because I'm doing my southern accent right now. I want you to really hillbilly it up for the call, Debbie, for the show.
But you are convincing. I'll tell you what.
Thank you very much.
I almost thought somebody else was on the line.
There you go. Fuck you.
I almost thought somebody else was on the line.
My neck is hurting. I need a massage right now.
You have right, unless you're doing Call Me Mr. Tips. Your black sucks. Your country, it's horrible. You're too L.A.
They're not gonna guess. Give me a break.
Just don't do the black guy. That's horrible. That's a
What's
horrible.
up, baby?
Oh, please don't, please.
I'm not doing the black guy.
Jewish producer tells me it's good. Tells him it's good.
It is good, dude. Chad was convinced.
Chad was not convinced.
He gave me his wallet.
He did? No, he didn't.
No, he was convinced, dude. Who are you to... Oh, come on, man. That was so good, baby.
Oh, my God, that's horrible, baby.
Yes, it is.
You don't sound black. You sound like a
Yes,
white guy.
Yes, I do.
No, you do not. You sound like a guy with a speech impediment.
Sorry, the number you dialed is invalid. Please check the area code dialed or call directory assistance in the city you wish to reach.
Oh, I hate your guts. I put a 1 in. Oh, they put one. They put +1 in front of an 800 number. That's wrong. So let's do that again, boys. Let's see. Add people. Shut up. Add peoples to 1 dash blah 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 dash blah 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 dash blah 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 and enter. And why is it putting +1 in front of it? That's weird. Okay. 2 times 8 is 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 2 times 8. Please dial it. We're sorry. Come on already. Do it or don't do it. You're just leaving us hanging here.
Stop hanging on her. Stop hanging me, man. Stop hanging me.
Well, this was a good idea, but...
Sorry, the number you dialed is invalid. Please check the area code dial.
Blow me, lady. It's 888. Let me go check. I've got the number right, I thought.
Hold on, let me...
Yeah, 888. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh, my bad. Never mind. That was if I'm calling from the UK. Don't say anything. Be nice. All right, you ready? I have this one ready. Da-da-da. God, there's so many of them. Which one to do? There's thousands.
Come on, let's
of
do
them.
it. Come on.
Lions, and tigers, and bears. Oh,
my
my.
balls are shriveling up.
Come on, baby.
Come on, man. Let my balls loose.
Come on, man.
What?
They need to breathe.
You heard me?
Is it Free Ball Friday?
Come on, baby.
Shut up. Stop talking like that. I hate that accent. It's not even an accent. Come on, man.
Why are you so racist, man?
No, that's not bad. All right, we're going to call we're going to call Balachia Consult. Stop doing the... Who's doing that?
It's got to be one angry Jew
I'm talking
playing with his toys.
Talking like this. I understand. Come on, how to help with that.
Hi, Mr. Midnight Movie, trying to do an accent that blows dick.
I'm going to talk like this. Come on.
You sound like Mr. Midnight Movie. Shut up. That's horrible.
I'm from Abilene, Texas. And,
You're from where?
Abilene.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to call business process... business process...
I'm from Greenville. I'm from Greenville, Mississippi.
No, be from Greenville, Texas, where they have the blackest land and the whitest people. I'm joking.
Have you ever been to Greenville, Mississippi?
It's Greenbow, Alabama. Hold on. eBrain Services. eBrain Services combine parent companies' vast consulting and IT experiences.
You are looking up legitimate companies. This is not a legitimate company.
The number
it was
I gave you.
Found by Midnight Movie while he was surfing porn.
Call the number I gave you.
It won't. It won't do. Okay, I'll have to call on my phone. Then you're just going to get mad.
Well, that's what I just said. But call your number for Skype so you can add it in.
You know, I can honestly say I hate men. No, I'm joking. Okay, let me get the number again. Hold on. What? What was that?
Said yes.
Ugh.
It shows.
What?
Yeah, but don't be so racist, baby.
Don't hate the penis.
Fuck. You trying to sound like you're a black now Jewish producer?
Come on, man.
That's horrible.
Wow.
Don't hate
I was raped in prison.
Don't hate the penis.
I was raped in prison.
15% off at Outback. Take that.
I was raped in Outback.
All right, can we call these people, please?
Yes,
on,
I'm
nigga.
trying to get the number. What
Damn.
Is
She's
it?
still not getting it.
1888. Oh wait.
Finally found something that Mr. Midnight Movie is better at than you, Debbie.
What?
Calling these Indian places.
Oh, it's surfing porn is what it is.
Come on.
He's gonna have my number.
I want to get some
Midnight Movie
tabbouleh.
is so good at getting scammed by Indians.
Tabbouleh is not Indian.
Thank you for calling the tech support hotline. Please wait while we connect you to an agent. You may hear hold music or ringing while we connect you. Please be patient.
Listen for the Bollywood music now. Like no one's going to figure that out.
Thank you for calling the tech support hotline. Please wait while we connect you to an agent. You may hear hold music or ringing while we connect you. Please be patient.
Oh, Bollywood music.
This music's giving me a rash.
It's Bollywood music.
I've never been to
So
Bollywood.
guys, be quiet. Let me talk.
Thank you for calling Live Technician. This is William. How can I assist you?
Please hold. Please hold for my boss, Tyrone Shoelaces.
How may I help you?
Yes, I was. I'm having trouble with my computer. I was surfing the net, and all of a sudden,
Hear you properly.
what?
Are you in the speakerphone? Are you in the speakerphone?
She can't hear you. It's
Well,
my
hold on a
boss.
second.
Hold
Can
on,
you
it's
hear
my-
me?
Hold on, it's my boss. Hold on. Let me get him louder so you can hear him. Okay, speak, Mr. Shoelaces.
Yeah, I'm having problems with my computer. Yeah, I'm having problems with my computer.
He said he's having problems with his computer. He's having problems with his computer.
Okay, he's having problem. What type of problem he's having in his computer?
Go ahead, Mr. Midnight, Mr.
Yes,
Shoelaces.
I'm sorry. I was surfing the net, and all of a sudden, I'm on my Mac computer, and it has been frozen on me. So I'm having problems unlocking it right now. It's frozen on me.
Okay, so ma'am, can you explain me what he told about?
His Macintosh is frozen.
Okay.
Yes.
Macintosh. He's using the Mac computer, and what type of problem he's getting in that?
It's frozen.
Oh, it's frozen.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Yes. Okay. So might be there is some problem inside your computer. That's the reason it has frozen. And since how long he is using this computer?
I just bought it yesterday.
He just bought it yesterday.
Yesterday you brought it. Okay. And did he put any securities in that computer?
No, I think firewall, but I don't know. I just got it yesterday. I'm new to the Mac, the whole Mac thing, and they said this was better for my business. And I was surfing the net, and I was looking at maybe something I shouldn't have, and all of a sudden it's been completely frozen.
Okay. Let me tell you, sir. Might be, we have to put some securities in your computer so that your computer will be safe and secure. Your computer will be, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So now, do you want me to continue with it?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. Let me hold on. Hold on, please, huh?
Yes, okay.
Okay, he said. If you skate a figure 8, then you won't ever be late. Anthony Jackson, report to the main auditorium, please. Anthony Jackson. We don't have any hold music on this thing. I wonder if...
Yeah, are we on hold? Because I need to get this thing unlocked.
Yes, we can hear you, ma'am.
Okay, now just open your Safari.
It's not opening. That's the point. My Safari's not opening. It's completely... The rocket sign on the Safari is on there, and it gave me your guys' number.
Did you get that, ma'am? Ma'am, did you...
Okay, yes, I can hear you. The computer has frozen, am I right?
That is correct.
Are you capable of handling this situation?
I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Let me call in. You know what? Can we call in Dr. Goldberg? Because he's more of an expert on Macs.
Hold on, I need to page him. I have to page him. Hold on, I got to page him. Hold on. Sure. Dr. Goldberg, please call the operator. Dr. Goldberg, call the operator.
Okay.
Hold on just a minute, ma'am. Hello, Dr. Goldberg, call in.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you too. Tell me, what is your name?
I'm going to transfer this call to the Mac expert, okay?
Okay, thank you very much, the Mac expert. Yes, thank you.
Can you hear?
Yes.
Yeah, hold on, please.
She hears you.
Okay, thank you very much.
That is Sanjay. That's not Dr. Goldberg. I need Dr. Goldberg.
Shh. Jesus, shut up.
Thank you for being online. This is Brian Jones. I'm a senior technician here. How are you doing today?
I can barely hear you. Well, what is your name?
My name is Brian Jones.
I am Sanjeev Power. Very nice to meet you. Can you help me because my Macintosh is all stuck?
Yeah, sure. I will definitely help you with your Macintosh, sir. Okay. Just let me know what is coming up on your screen, right? What do you have right now on your computer screen?
The only thing that I can see on my screen, your screen or my screen?
Sir, your screen.
Oh, okay, very good. But I can only see your phone number, your 800 number.
Okay. All right. On your computer screen, left side top corner, do you see an Apple icon?
I do see an apple, yes.
Okay, now click on that Apple icon.
Okay, should I click on that one by a right click or a left click?
Left click.
Okay, left click, all right. And what? Do what?
Right. So you need to left click on that Apple icon.
Yes, I left click on the apple and now what do I do?
Then click on Ford Safari.
Click on what?
Ford Safari.
Oh, you want me to click on fourth quit? Okay, yes. Oh, this is something I've never seen before. Okay, I'm clicking on and you want me to what on Safari?
Full squirt.
Did you forklift Safari?
Forklift? No, I don't have that.
Did you forklift? Forklift?
Who is that woman that I hear in the background?
I have to be on the phone, sir. I've got you connected through the operator's desk.
Okay. I have Safari, yes.
Now, on your Safari, open one website that is www.ford
Yes.
Team Viewer, TEAM.
Okay, hold on, wait a second. Okay. WWWDOT Team.
No, it's team like this. It's team.
Yes. WWWDOTTEAMVIER.
Tyrone Shoelaces, come to the operator's office, please.
Come, okay.
Okay, he said he's got it. He's got it.
Yes, I'm here. Are you there?
Sir, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, now what do? I typed in www.teamviewer.com.
Oh, what happened?
Honest to God.
He's there.
It is only www.teamviewer.com.
Oh, this is what I typed in. I would tell you again. I typed in www.dot.
Hit enter, he said.
What? Yes, of course I hit enter. You think I'm stupid?
He lost his accent. I'm sorry. I show the call to be connected.
Okay, what do I do now?
He's just sitting here, sir, waiting on the next command.
Oh my God.
Just let me know what comes up after hitting the enter. It should open one website for you.
I can tell you, I see a very pretty woman wearing a blue shirt.
Perfect. On the left hand side of the screen, do you see it says download free for private use?
Yes, I do.
Okay, now click on, and below the download button, do you see it says join remote control session?
Will you? Yes, I do.
It says join remote control session.
Do you see?
Yes, I can see what. Yes.
He always
click
says
on join remote control session.
Okay, I'm clicking on join remote control session. Oh, this is very exciting.
It will download one file for you, which you have to open or run.
Run. Okay, well.
I disconnected the call because I can't stop laughing when you lost your accent for a second.
Why did you do that?
Because I'm fixing to lose my battery. I've got 2% and I can't find my cord. I took it earlier with me and I don't know what I did with it. It must be in my bag, which is out there. And
yes, are you pointing to out there? I'm just curious.
This
if you're pointing to
motherfucker's
it while
calling. He's calling me back. He's got my phone number.
Oh, thank God.
Hold on just a second. Majim Pratim Pasim Incorporated, may I help you?
Hi, I was talking to your boss. I think there was some issue with his computer.
Okay, thank you. Mahim, call the operator's desk, please. Mahim, call the operator's desk. Go ahead, caller. You're on the line with Mahib. Somebody talk.
What do I do now?
He says, what do I do now? He downloaded the software. Now what?
Yeah, ask him to run that software, open that software, and give me the ID.
Open the software. Give him the ID.
But somebody will have to put the phone call on with me. I cannot have this speakerphone. Nonsense.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to go and pay the Skype bill first.
Oh, of course, you will have to pay.
I hung up on Regime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my phone is going dead. Stop calling me, you Pakistani stalker.
Wait until you find out how much he wants for the the software. He
Isn't
wants
it
to
like
install.
$500 or something like that?
Oh, it ranges anywhere from 300 to 400. I've heard 500.
You know, that is a great site to troll. Truly, it is. At least we know how to do it now. But all I have to do is just do this, and I can do it. But it's just going to take me just. That sounds stupid.
What do you need to find your cord?
No, I actually
You didn't press the shit button.
I had to go to the actual bank to get this idiot to do this thing, and she was like, "Well, you just needed to come in so that we can, because if you try to do it several times, we think that you're like with the BWC. So we just cut the card off. So if you'll give me the card, I'll give you a new card. Everything's fine, okay?" So she gave me the new card, and I'm going to pay for the Skype number as we speak. And we're going to do it one more time because Fluvies is my love, and I love him, and I love the Jewish producer. I think just says, you know, he was playing music and being a pain in the ass, so he just hangs up. I love Jewish producer. He's like, fuck it. You know, I think JP is just shy, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I think was he a shy guy in public?
He's not shy.
No.
Who's got birds tweeting?
He's calculating.
Ooh, I love that. And y'all know what? I wish y'all really knew Mr. Midnight Movie. He is so freaking smart. I mean, he just plays an idiot on the show. I'm joking, Mr. Midnight Movie. He is so smart, though. When he talks to me and he's real serious, I'm like, God, where did you go to college? You know? It's like so weird. Okay. It's all set up already on Skype. I just have to hit pay, next, and come on. And it says pay. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here we go. And the winner is, enter the 3-digit CVC, the code on it, whatever it's called. 1, 2, 3. Nope, not that one. We don't want to do that one. We want to do another one. And it is... Got it. Okay. We're going to do this one and hit the card number. See, I've got to stop my life on Skype and just do this so that people can call the Skype number. Because it expires every 6 months. I have to do this once every 6 months. So, sorry. And it expires. It's everything's on here. Oh, are you kidding? The card number did not match the card type. That's because it's up to you, you stupid mullet, to click Visa. It's not. Is somebody listening to the radio? I like that smart guy we were listening to. He was really smart. He was fun. Did I lose y'all? No?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm here. I just had my I had my thing on mute.
Mr. Midnight Movie. The other night when I started, you remember you and I were talking off the air for a while the other night, and we were talking about Spanky and our gang.
Mm-hmm.
I started watching some of those, and I was showing them to Victor, and he looks and acts just like you, I bet, when you were little.
Spanky?
Yes. He had dark hair. I mean, and because I've seen the farthest back I've gone is your high school pictures, and I can just imagine that that's probably what you look like. Name of card, and I put the card number up there. What an idiot! I just imagine that that's what you look like, but I don't know. It was cute. Sorry, I have to do this y'all just have to take one for the team here. It's just going to take, I have to punch in the numbers and all that crap. You know how online security is. But whenever you want your thing to be secure, oh, they don't give a shit then. They'll just give it out to everybody. Don't ever do PayPal, people. They will rob you blind, right? I'm not doing PayPal, but I'm just saying PayPal.
Wrong. I use PayPal all the time.
Well, they pay people. There we go. Okay. If you skate with number 8, it says nearly there. All you need to do is confirm to your bank that you are who you are. So just click verify payment and it will take you to your bank. Because it's a bank card, an actual bank card. And it's just sitting here. It's spinning, but we're going there. If it doesn't work, then I'll just have to do it. I'll just have to call Skype or something because I don't know what's going on. This will be like the 20th time I've tried to do this. But people use that number, the 214-444-5488. But see, they let it go 90 days before they give the number away. So, anyway, I'm just blabbering here. Oh, Jesus, people, come on. It's just spinning.
What's spinning?
Just this website. It won't go to it.
Maybe you should call the 888 number you just called.
I knew you were going to say that. Closing stuff out.
Tell them to call your Skype number.
Let me hang up on y'all and call y'all right back. Maybe being on the phone with y'all won't let me go to Skype or something. I'll call y'all right back. Something's wrong. It's like it won't do or something. It's just sitting here. It's not my computer. It's not my internet connection because my internet connection is pretty fast. Oh, Jesus, come on. It's trying to go to my bank. Why is it's a redirect? Why is it doing this? Oh, come on, please. I'm so impatient when it comes to the computer. I'm like, just do it. I need to get on the Ninja Mouse, too. It says connecting now. All right, let's take a quick music break because I don't want y'all to sit here and listen to me just babble or... Okay, see, I don't understand that. You wouldn't believe the amount of money in there. It says your payment failed. Unfortunately, your payment number, blank, 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 failed. But don't worry. So I don't understand. I mean, that's my card. There's more than enough money in there. Trust me. Uh-oh, I said trust me. See? I'm never going to stop saying that, ever, for the remainder of my entire lifetime. The only thing I can think of... Oh, I know what it is. I know what. Yes. Wait, I know what it is. Let me go back. Maybe it's because I'm Debbie Daly on Skype and it's my real name on the card. That's something I can think of. It won't take this freaking card. It's weird. One more time. Reactivate. I'm trying to reactivate my Skype number. I have 84 days left, which means it started at 90. It's been 6 days since I've had the number, and people use it. We could have used it tonight to call that guy. And I was trying to use my phone, and it was working. I mean, not great, but it was working. Let's see, billing address. Okay, I guess that's it. Next. Okay. Name on card. Card number. I always memorize my card numbers like right after I get them. It's just something weird with me and numbers. I don't know what it is. It's crazy, baby. All right, last time. One time. Go for it. Bink. I don't know, squirrel. Okay. Let me show you how stupid. I'm going to tell y'all what this is doing. It goes to another page. Select the payment method. And there's a big red sign that says the card number did not match the card type that you chose. I haven't even chose the card type yet. It drives me crazy. It just keeps going around and around and around. Okay, last time, I promise. It's the only way I can do this. Why don't you do it off the air? Why don't you blow me? Okay, let's see. Come on, baby, do it, do it, do it. Name on the card. Blah, 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 blah. And the card number is, got it? There we go. 2 times 8 is 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 2 times 8. If you skate a figure 8, you will be really great. Please go to verify payment, you son of a biscuit eater. Please. God dang it. Your payment failed. Okay, I'll tell you what, Skype. Do this. Put your head between your legs and jump, you piece of shit. Oh my God, it's just so crazy. Mr. Midnight Movie was on Polly Death. Do I know you? Is that the Polly? I'll accept you, but if you're a jerk, I'll get rid of you. Okay, you're on my Skype now. I can't get it to go through, boys, so... Mr. Midnight Movie was on a show earlier called I Want to Legalize Gay Marriage. Okay? Now, I'm assuming this is between him and Jewish producer. Maybe he's got a boyfriend on the side. I don't know. But he was with Legalize Gay Marriage. He was on a show. And he did really good. I got there on the last part of it, but he did do pretty good. It's an interesting show. This kid's got a future in radio. I never say that. This kid. I say a kid because everybody's a kid to me. We discuss... Oh, you misspelled discuss, love. We discuss the gay marriage bill, and we talk movies with Mr. Midnight Movie. I think this kid's got a future in radio. Tell me what you think.
So fucking disrespectful.
He knows how to... He knows... Shut up, Mr. Midnight Movie. He goes, perhaps an Indian IT tech could help you. I should call Skype right now and say, look, you stupid mullets. Okay. And then she'll go, please give me card number over the phone. And I'll go, that would be 513. You know, I'm such an idiot. I would probably sit there and do it. Okay. Let's go to the talk and tell me what you think about this kid.
I already knew she was gay. Like, she swung that way because just how...
Not that one. That's the precious demonic angel.
And there was also a story on Sonny, how he became who he became, and how he actually, you know, the father didn't want him in the business, and how he actually himself saves the family.
Right. But to me personally,
wait a minute.
First of all,
wait a minute. I just realized how I can do this. No, I can't. Never mind. Well, no, I can't. Never mind. See, the way some of these people do their Skype calls is they just get on their cell phone and they just call somebody on Skype, and then they just let it go, both of them, they go through the microphone. Unless, of course, you are a brilliant vaccine person that tries to kill children, and you do a troll call, but you don't let them hear the other side of the call. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. I know, get the name.
Hello, Debbie Daly. Thank you for joining us. You are
You're
obviously welcome to call in if you feel so.
Oh, thank you. It's so good to be here, baby boy. I'm joking.
Or anybody that's...
Isn't that weird? Right when I hit play, he said, welcome, Debbie Daly.
Also welcome to call in. Do so. You know, we're having a good time. So anyway, to me personally, if Francis Ford Coppola did a fourth installment...
Okay, the first rule of radio, don't say, so anyway. You should say what you just said, but just leave out the words, so anyway. When you go back, you don't ever say, so anyway. You don't ever go, so back to you, or I just remember learning that. It's called DJ School. It's a DJ school that's taught in Dallas, and if you get hired at a radio station, sometimes they'll pay for you to come here and go through it. But anyway.
To me, I would surround it based on Sonny's kid. Because if you really want to be technical, his kid in the third one ends up becoming the new Dawn. So to me, if there was a fourth Godfather that should be made, it should be based on Andy Garcia's character.
I'm getting my DJ Baby Boy down pretty good. I think in another month or two, I'll be able to do DJ Baby Boy. He's got a very, very distinct way of speaking. I think I'm going to do it. I like this guy.
And how he's taken on his role as the new boss of the family. That's how I would do it. Because if you really think about it, part 2 already kind of took that route as to show us how, you know, Marlon Brando's character Vito got into power. So it's kind of like, if there was to do a fourth one, I don't want to see Sonny's character. You know, I rather would see what the story is going to continue now that Michael is dead. So that's what I would rather see.
Well, you know, in the book, in the original book, The Godfather, Francis Ford Coppola said that it was a really raunchy, really pulp fiction-y book, and he narrowed a lot of things down.
You're listening to Real Talk with DJ Baby Boy. Real Talk on Spreaker.com. He's got some interesting topics. Now, he goes by the avatar name is the DJ Baby Boy Network, but his name on the way you would find it on Spreaker is just go to Spreaker and in the search column put in Real Talk, and then you'll get the choices of whatever, and you'll probably pick up DJ Baby Boy. That's a little tease of him on the DJ Baby Boy, my buddy, Mr. Midnight Movie. My yin to my yang, my up to my down, my dark to my light, my sun to my moon, the reason I breathe, the air in my lungs, and the thorn up my ass, Mr. Midnight Movie, the inflammatory but diplomatic, most gorgeous man in the world, my hero. And I'm proud to say that after 3 years of broadcasting, I feel comfortable calling him mine, and he calls me his. Are you kidding? He owns this bitch. He runs this bitch. He calls in. We'll be talking about Psalm 91, and he'll call in and say, hey, did you hear my show today on white guilt? Blah, blah, blah. And we'll just totally change the subject. You know, he just runs me that way. So, see, a lot of you out there think that I'm this ice queen cunt bitch. I'm really not. I mean, if Victor were to say, get off the goddamn computer, I'd go, guys, I really need to go right now. I mean, I know my place. Maybe that's why I get along with men, because I know that men were put on this planet to be leaders, to be over woman, to, I mean, Hill Marriage things used to say serve or what, serve and protect. No, it was obey. We didn't even get the right to vote until 1914. Is that right? Yes. No. 1912. Oh, I'm so stupid. My mother would kill me. Anyway, when some women went to prison instead of backing down to a judge, they said no. They were picketing the president, and they said either do 90 days in lockup or pay $1 fine. And they said, we will not pay a dime. And so they went in and starved to death. They went on a hunger strike. One of them went on a hunger strike, and she won. All right, I was going to go to I think I'm so messed up now. I don't know what I'm doing here. What am I doing? So that's DJ Baby Boy, Real Talk Season 3. Also, look up my buddy Pauly B is the man, just like it sounds. Paul as in Paul McCartney with a Y on the end of it. B is just sitting there by itself, is the man. The opposite would be Pauly B is not the man. Pauly B is the man. Friend of the show's here. It's just a different show, but still, you know, try it out. See what you think. It may be your cup of tea. It's like, hey, everybody, it's me, Pauly B, here on the show, and just want to welcome you to the Pauly B show here. And just a crazy, funny guy. A sweetheart, though. A stand-up guy. A guy that looked at fear and said, ha, ha, ha. I laughed. He spat. Is it spat? Spat in the face of a bully. Because, and that's what you should do. That is what we learned from John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy knew that he was going, ooh, I see your real name. Is this you, Paul?
Yes, it is, Paul. Jeff, yep.
You have a real name. So yeah, this is good to hear from you. I was going to call the boys back, but I was going to make them sweat for a minute. No, I'm joking. Did you know that 2 times 8 is 4 times 4?
No, but I do now.
Yes. Oh, I was on a show today on Spreaker, and I don't know. I think that what I did in the year 2000 and 11 when I shut down an entire troll war that went up against me. And I'm talking, bitches, Polly, this was a troll war. This was Matilda Blankets. They were led by Vincent DeBay. Vincent DeBay set out to shut me down. It was called 404 Debbie Daly. And you know why I titled the show, Carl, There's Rats in the Attic? Do you know why I did that?
No.
Because Betty Davis, who I think was one of the greatest actresses of all time, Victor was showing me something today, and we came upon an old movie that she did called Hush Hush. No, not Hush Hush, Sweet Charlotte, but Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. And Victor never knew about the ending, blah, 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 blah. And at one point, she goes, Blanche, there's rats in the attic. And I told Victor, I said, that's the first line of The Exorcist. The first line of The Exorcist is she looks up and she goes, Carl, there's rats in the attic.
Yep.
And I wonder if that had some weird connection to Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, which was a thrilling, scary show way back in the 50s, I think.
Yeah, probably. I wasn't born yet, but okay.
Yes, I understand that, and I totally understand you not being bored. So so anyway, I totally shut down a troll war one night with nothing but my words, and I believe that I might have done, because if you look at the hate that's surrounding me here on Spreaker, I mean, it's really not as big as you think it is. That's what Lester and I were talking about today. Lester goes, now come on, Debbie, you're only talking about maybe 20 people at best. Okay, if you think of it like that. And he said, so I was saying that's like a troll war, because they're now doing all this, hashtag 404, all this kind of bullshit. And so I tried the same psychology, I guess you could say, on them that worked on the other people, and I think it worked.
Yeah, I was on that show. I was in a channel on that show.
Oh, did you hear it? Did you hear what I was doing? Did you hear what I was doing? That's called reverse psychology. And let me give y'all a taste of what I said. I think it was right here when I call in. I think. Play, you piece of crap. Why aren't you playing? Why aren't you... Oh, it's muted. Why is it muted? No, it's not muted. It's just not playing. Hold on, let me hit it again. Why isn't it playing? This is like so... Well, here we go.
Jesus Christ, incredible! Well, I don't have it in front of me, which I'm sort of glad in a way.
Debbie, come on!
Even if it's just a background guy.
This is your first time on radio.
Yeah, I said I'll clean toilets, I'll do whatever. You know what I mean? So I love this. This is great. I love Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor's nice. Yeah. I actually woke off the show 2 weeks ago.
Opus?
Not Opus. Somebody else.
What?
Here I am.
That's
okay.
a bowl joke.
Yeah, it's the best. We have no more callers tonight.
No more callers.
Okay.
Just listen to a little bit.
On the radio, you're not going to get to hear me brush my teeth.
All right, so these people, like, they come, they come on your show every day and they talk shit to you,
and they just know.
Or is it just one dude with like 7 laptops?
Yeah, it's definitely.
Then they go on their show and play clips off my show and say, and then she said this, and then she said that, and I'm just like, it's like this Spreaker has turned into my E! channel, and I'm the Kardashians.
Well, Debbie, I saw there's a fake Debbie Daly Twitter account. Does that bother you at all?
Oh my God, that's so many of those out there.
Really?
These people are really got it bad. They've got it bad for me. A lot of them do. They have even taken on my identity and trolled celebrities.
Yeah, but I don't get it. Like they follow you and then they talk about how numbers aren't good and blah blah blah. But then you go in their shows and they got like 32 people that listened to their last episode, but their numbers say it's 500,000.
I'm all Shieldily talks about.
Well, Debbie, if these people are pretending to be you and trolling celebrities, then is this something that you turn over to law enforcement? How do you handle that?
Mm-hmm. Well, let me just say this, and I said this earlier. Hold on a second.
I was brushing my teeth.
I can be pushed real far, okay? I can take a lot. But when I get pushed 1 inch too far, you've got a problem on your hands, because
My father
nobody's
used to
ever done
say,
this before except for Dr. Herpington.
my father used to say, on the 43rd time, Deborah Ann will kill you.
Ah.
He used to say she will take it until you think she's a patsy. And then when she turns, you better run, because if you hit her, then it's her turn to hit you, and she packs a wallop. And,
That's true.
And I don't offend. I don't go on the attack. But if you attack me, and I get backed into a corner, okay, Polly, you know what I'm talking about here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
You
got
back me into a fucking corner, and I'm going to come out guns blazing because I've got the resources. I'm not broke. I'm not on EPT welfare. Money.
Yeah,
Love
you.
you.
Me like that too.
Love you. Kiss you. Mr. Midnight Movie's going to bed. Yeah, if you back me into a corner, I will come at you. Not come at you, but I will go to all the resources that I have to do what I have to do. And this is what I'm talking about right here.
Dr. Herpington pushed me too far in 2012. He came into my personal life and did a lot of problems, and he got knocked off the internet for 2 years. He was gone.
Good. So are they
And-
chasing you because you're number 2 on the comedy thing? Is that what it is?
I don't know. In when I was on the other network, my brother, one of my cousins in Phoenix, Arizona, is the chief of staff of psychiatry in Medical City. And I called him and I said, "Look, bitch, I helped you with golf one time. You owe me this." So he calls into my show one night, chief of psychiatry. And I said, "Would you please tell my listeners, is it possible for somebody to hate somebody and yet want, to be around them?" He goes, "Debbie, hate and love come in levels." And he explains it all to me to the people that were listening. And he says, when you go from like to infatuation, from that to love, and he goes, and when you reach hate, you're pretty much fucked, because then you're going to start stamping your foot and you become obsessed. Like, God damn it, I hate her. And that's the way these people do. They get so fucking obsessed with me. That's the only explanation I can possibly give you. Did I lose y'all?
So that's pretty much the direction that I spun it, because in all honesty, that's the truth. I mean, because I know because it's just the internet. She takes it too serious. Blah 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 blah. No. This isn't taking it too serious. I had people on here giving out all kinds of bullshit, okay, and really making some serious threats. Okay, you said, well, don't take them serious. Okay, Polly, if you call me again, I will fucking kill you. Okay, am I joking, Polly, or do I mean it? You have no idea.
You mean it.
Well, no. You have no idea.
I have no idea about it.
Right.
I
So
believe it.
you take every threat in this day and age. You better take most of them. I put up with a lot, and I thought, that's it. I mean, lines are crossed. I'm done. And when I'm done, you're done. Okay. And I was just whatever. And I didn't do a thing. I simply picked up the phone and I checked with one of my resources here in Dallas. I sent up a bat signal. I said, I've got a problem on my network, blah, 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 blah. And I was told that it was taken care of just like that with one phone call. Because it was bullshit what was going on. It was fucking bullshit. It was every goddamn night. I mean, it was like, you fucking whore, you cunt, you bitch, your family hates you. I mean, it was just, one day somebody might hear that knows me or something. It was ridiculous. I mean, people, my God, settle down. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Settle down.
Yes, I do.
Settle the fuck down. They're going crazy. And I'm not saying that I don't give a fuck. Look, Polly and Jew, they're going to blame me. They're already blaming me anyway. So I might as well just say, sure, I did it, even though I didn't do it. So they're going to say it anyway. But I don't really care. Hopefully, I got rid of them. And I could give you the names if you want, but there's about 10 to 12 of them, to be honest with you. If I was going to seriously name them, that I really don't care if they ever come around me again. And that would be, in all honesty, Apocalypse. That would be perhaps some little kid or whatever, Trevor Jody or Trevor somebody. I think that's also Apocalypse. All those sock accounts. those fake women sock accounts that came at me.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I don't want to have anything to do with Rick, with Dino, with those people like that. Shill Billy, that idiot, you know, that tub of lard. I just don't want to have anything to do with them. And if it takes me saying that you are obsessed about me, look up the word. It's obsession, people. And the reason I say that is I've never been under psychiatric care since I've been born. Ever. Ever. I've never once been in psychiatric care. Ever. I don't even know where I would go. Well, actually, okay, since I never lie, remember I told you guys that right before I had Heather, I told Victor, I said, what if I'm a mother like me, my mother? And I really panicked. I think it was because I was pregnant, but I was like, what if I'm a crazy lady? So I went to see this doctor one time in his office, and he goes, Debbie, the fact that you're worried about it means you're not going to be a bad mother. And I wasn't. I was an excellent mother. But anyway, I've never been on any kind of crazy pills or anything, right? Well, reminds me I can take my crazy pill. No, I'm kidding. And the thing about it is and having said that, Jew, and I'm talking to you too, normal people they have normal thought processes. And so I trust my thought processes. When I don't like somebody, okay, they claim not to like me, right? I avoid that person. I don't want to be around them. I don't want to fucking hear their name. I don't want to hear their voice. And I avoid them. These people are drawn to me, and they go out and solicit hate. You need to hate Debbie Daly because she's a cunt bitch. She's cunty. She's the utter butter. You know, all those bullshit names. They can't even say my name. And so that is fucked up. That's something. That's not right.
No, it's not.
And I don't care what you say. I'm not chimping out.
Well, excuse me, but did I hear you were having network problems?
Yeah. What?
Would you please go to www.teamviewer.com, please?
Yes, I can't do that. I don't have any accents. Damn it. Victor says I do all these great accents, and I don't think I do. So, yes, I will now read from the Yes-No Oracle. Anybody can ask Seem Salabim. The Yes-No Oracle awaits. Who wants to ask? And I'm serious, too. I've got it open right here. The Yes-No Oracle. You can ask it a yes-no question. Please phrase it in the form of a question. Go right ahead, caller.
Yes. Is Mr. Midnight Movie really gay only on Thursdays?
Is Mr. Midnight Movie really gay only on THURSDAYS? Question mark and enter. Tell us, oh great one. The answer is?
Yes.
It's still asking. Yes. And you qualify for another question. So your friend there with you, your partner in crime, would you like to ask a question, Paul?
DJ Baby Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Is she kind of out there? I mean, like, gay or something? I don't.
Is DJ Baby Boy legally insane?
Yeah, there we go. That's better.
Legally insane. Question mark. Okay. Oh, great Oracle, please answer. The answer is... no. A big fat red no. Now it's my turn. Great Oracle in the sky. Is Jewish producer a troll? Yes or no? We are waiting on the answer. And the answer is... yada-da-dee. No. Aha, good. One angry Sahim. That's a great accent he does. That guy really believed you. You should have told him that you were his uncle.
No, but I will tell you, too many people on the phone saying all sorts of stupid, crazy things. Yes. I'm trying to talk to this man.
Well, I was having to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And it won't take my credit card. And it's only $18. Daddy, will you pay my Skype? No, I'm joking. Daddy. It won't go through for some reason. I don't know why. Should I call Skype right now on the line and go, why won't you take my fucking payment?
No.
Thank you. All right. Now we're going to read your horoscope for today. That would be Aries. Aries, your horoscope. The stars are favorable for you. Be able to make some useful business purchases. You will have growing satisfaction with your loved ones and you're supposed to end with the words in bed, okay? You will have...
Yes, indeed. Something is growing, I can tell you.
Be careful, however, to your desire not to look through his or her things in bed, okay? Taurus the bull. You won't be very happy work-wise and will be touchy and irascible in bed.
Oh, yes. Please don't touch. Yes.
Thank you to many. Gemini, the twins. Your diligence will be admired and mentioned by a superior male in bed. It says superior male, but I'm adding the words in bed. It's kind of a joke you do when you get drunk.
I believe that is from Mr. Midnight Movie.
This is for Cancer. You'll have heaps of work, but great opportunities in bed. Leo the Lion. Try to avoid bursts of rage in bed. Virgo. You'll be very determined and overcome all difficulties in bed. Libra. You will be hyperactive in bed.
Okay.
Scorpio. Boom, boom. You will get great results working in partnership in bed with someone you've had little faith in. And Sagittarius. You'll be very favored by the stars, especially if you work for yourself in bed. Capricorn. You'll relive old passions which will make you reflect on opportunities neglected over time in bed. Aquarius. My name is Larry. You'll be hyperactive and will have a great desire to do everything in bed. That's me, by the way. Pisces. Last one is Pisces. You'll be loved and full of attention, and this will stimulate you in bed. All right? That's Debbie's Love Scopes for today. I'm just trying to do something here. I had the yes/no oracle. I mean, what the hell, guys? I don't know. I'm just pulling my, something out of my hat here. Okay. Well,
your hat.
I don't know. I gotta get another rabbit out of my hat again. Button up my sleeve. Ba-ba-bum. What should I do with you two? Should I have like a Metallica quiz or some shit like that? What?
Metallica quiz? Wow.
I did that one night on a show with two guys, and this guy goes, "I know everything about Metallica." It was Rich Giordano. He used to have the Metallica Minute on his show. So I said, "I will be reading the lyrics to a song. You will give me the following phrase." And I swear to you, we laughed harder than I've ever laughed in my life when I read a line out of that real famous song they do, and he got it wrong. He goes, "Run for the mountain, check the children," or something. I said, wait. I said, "What did you just say?" He goes, "Run for the mountain and check the something like that." And I said, "Run?" I said, "No, it's," and I told him what it was. And the co-host with him was laughing so hard, he said, "You need to go to wronglyrics.com or something like that." It was really a funny moment. So, anyway. Ba 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 ba, prayer for me, my baby, yeah, and tell all the stars above. Okay, here we're going to do this, but it's called Disney Princess Songs. Finish the lyrics, okay?
Oh, God.
Starting with Polly.
Oh, gee.
Polly. All ready? I feel it there beyond those trees, or right behind those waterfalls. Can I ignore that sound of distant...
Distant water sounds? I don't know. I don't know nothing about Disney princesses.
It's either humming, drumming, beating, or calling. Are you humming, drumming, beating, or calling?
Calling.
Show us calling.
Wow.
Okay, Mr. One Angry Jew. Make a wish. Blank, blank, blank. That's all you have to do.
I'm going to the kitchen.
All right. And if you hear it echoing, your wish will come true. Is it in the well, in the cave, in your mind, or in your heart? We'll take in the cave. Wrong. Okay. Yet I know it's true that visions are seldom blank, blank. But if I know you, I know that what you'll do, you'll love me. What the fuck? That's too long. We'll just guess and get that one wrong. I'm waiting for... Okay. I know this one. Here we go. It's my favorite part let's see, how's it go? It's my favorite part, you'll see. Here's where she meets Prince Charming, but she won't discover it's him till chapter 3. Let me see, it's him. I got it right, yay. Okay, here we go. I've got blankets and blankets aplenty. I've got woozits and what's it galore. I've got blank, 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 blank aplenty. You don't know that one? I've got gazmos and gidgets. You weird. No.
Gidgets.
Okay, you didn't get that one because you're too mean. Let's see. You'll never get that one. You'll never get that one. And you'll never get that one. Bet you on land they understand. Bet they don't reprimand their daughters. Blank young women, blank of swimming, ready to stand. Is it bright young women sick of swimming, nice young women bored of swimming, smart young women sick of swimming, or sharp young women tired of swimming?
Sharp young women.
I think you're right. No.
Oh, wow.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn. Okay.
Damn it.
And as you sweep the blank, imagine that the broom is someone that you blank, and soon you'll find you're dancing to the tune. Is it star? I don't know. Room, as you sweep the floor, I don't know. It's too hard. You're right. This is a very, very, very hard quiz. It's extremely hard.
Told you.
Very, very difficult. Very difficult. It says we got 3 out of 15.
Oh, that's nice.
We failed miserably. All right, now we'll just finish the song lyric. Don't you like, the choices are, you have control of the board. Hip-hop, R&B, let's see how you know R&B. 80s hair bands, what's this song? Do you know hip-hop and R&B? Or 07, 80s, pop music, or 90s? Take your pick.
Going 80.
Show us 80s song lyrics. I'm late for work on Monday and my boss is bitching. Can't get out of bed because my heart's still spinning.
I said it was supposed to be spinning, but okay.
Is it Motley Crue, Duran Duran, The Who, or Poison? It says, I will give you the lyric. You give me the band. I'm sorry. I didn't tell you that.
Yeah, you tell me that.
I'm late for work on Monday. My boss is bitching. I can't get out of bed because my head's still spinning. Motley Crue, Duran Duran, The Who, or Poison?
Poison.
Show me Poison. We don't know till we don't know yet. Okay, I see you on the street as you walk on by. Make me want to hang my head and cry. Is that Madonna, Paula Abdul, Tiffany, or Pat Benatar? Pat Benatar. Who said that?
Say that. Where'd that come from?
I don't know. You missed 2 classes and no homework, but your teacher preaches class like he's some kind of jerk.
A jerk.
You know that one? Is it the Pet Shop Boys, Motley Crue, the Beastie Boys, or Cutting Crew?
Beastie Boys.
I'll go with the Beastie Boys. Okay, thank you. Maybe it's a sign of weakness when I don't know what to say. Maybe I wouldn't know what to do with my strength anyway. Say Pat Benatar. Pat Benatar for the win. Thank you. Okay. And this goes to Polly. Can't you hear the music pumping hard like I wish you would? What? Fuck. That's what it says. I think it's Salt and Pepper because it's like, can't you hear the music pumping hard like I wish you would? We'll say Salt and Pepper. Anyway.
Yeah.
I was working part-time at a 5 and dime. My boss was Mr. McGee. Come on, baby. You know this one. The king of 80s. He's a real prince. Prince. I was working. She wore a raspberry beret. The kind you find in a... Okay. I'd rather laugh with the sinners than cry with the saints. The sinners are much more fun. I tell you, only the good die young. Billy Joel, what is wrong with you? Okay. Who's going to plug your ears when you scream? The Cars, Polly, if you know one. White skin and linen, a perfume on my wrist. That would be Heart. She was pure like snowflakes. No one could ever stain. The memory of my angel could never cause me pain. Years go by, I'm looking through a girly magazine. And there's my homeroom angel on the pages in between. My blood runs cold. My memory has just been sold to Jay Gospel. Okay. I play along with the charade. That doesn't seem to be a reason to change. Last one. I don't know. Duran Duran, Rick Springfield, Queen, or Wham?
Queen.
Show us Queen. I think you're right. Submit your answers. We got a 75. We got 9 out of 12. You were right on Poison. Wow. I was wrong on Pat Benatar. You were right with the Beastie Boys. I was right on Pat Benatar. Salt and Pepper was right. Prince was right. Billy Joel was right. It was the Police. I know my mind. That was Roxanne. You don't have to. Yeah, we're so dumb. We got the car.
Yeah, oh well.
We got everything else right except we got the last one was Rick Springfield and we said Queen. So we're really stupid on that one. But we get to pick.
Well.
Now we're gonna play.
Shit happens.
We're gonna play a little bit of one of these songs. So pick out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're gonna play pick out a number between 1 and 12.
Okay, I'm going to say 4.
4 is... Okay, this is a good one. You actually did good. And it is... You better run, I think. You better hide. Maybe it's a sign of weakness when I don't know. Maybe I sound too much streak anyway. I think I can't... Boy, where's Steve Rush when you need him? Pat Benatar. Maybe it's a sign of weakness when I don't know what to say. Maybe I just wouldn't do my... I think it's... Love is a Battle. I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell you what happened one time. I was out on a date, and there's a part in here where she starts whispering, and we were real stoned. We've been smoking pot, and the guy thought that he goes, when she whispers, he goes, what? Why do I remember that? Love is a battlefield. It's one of these 5-hour 80s videos where they walk for 10 minutes before the damn thing starts playing. Forget it. Blow us. Okay, one more then. There's nothing else to play except this. Have you ever heard the story about this? I'm going to tell you this story, Polly, because you're paranormal. Once upon a time, this is a true story. Once upon a time, Phil Collins knew a guy that was staying at a hotel, okay? He called Phil Collins and told him about this. Staying at the hotel, he looks out over the swimming pool, and he sees a guy fighting with another guy, and he drowns the guy. The guy falls in. He's like, help, help, help. And he drowns him. He lets him drown, okay?
Okay.
And he saw him do it, and he knew he did it, but the guy ends up getting the body out, and he gets rid of it, and he was never, ever prosecuted or anything. So the guy invites... The bad guy, he sends him 2 free tickets to the front row of Phil Collins. Genesis, Phil Collins. One of the biggest bands of the 80s and 90s. And right when he starts to sing this song, the spotlights all go down, and he stares straight in the eyes of this guy as this played. Listen to what he says. One of the most popular drum riffs of the 80s is this drum riff right here. No, not this one, but in the middle of it is. Lend a hand. Now, by now this guy's going, what the fuck? Okay? I've seen your face before, my friend. And he goes, I was there and saw what you did. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. And then he says, you can wipe off the grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. Here comes the drum riff. No, not yet. I used to always think it was right there. And the video is so spooky. The video is nothing but this gigantic face of Phil Collins with this real serious look, and he's looking right into your eyes.
Oh yeah, I've seen the video.
Really?
Yep.
That the entire story I just told you was a bunch of bullshit. But it was a big thing that went around the whole world and everybody was believing it. So wasn't it a cool story anyway? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool too. I thought it was too. I was like, I can't do that to Polly. You probably didn't believe it anyway, right? Right? Or did you? No. Did you believe it or did you? No. When I first heard it, I thought, well, it's a great story though, you know? Sends 2 tickets to the concert. And it was a myth, as they say. You know, it was a bullshit myth. But, yeah, cool beans, as they say. Mr. Midnight Movie was on. Legalizes gay marriage. No, that was a good... I was being mean. That was a good little talk they had, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Mr. Midnight Movie will talk your ass off about films. He truly will. And he knows so much. Isn't it crazy how he knows so much?
Yeah, I surprised you knew some of that stuff. I was like, whoa, he was on that way back then. I was like, wow.
Did the Jew hang up? Have we been blessed with the oneness of hang-uppedness? He knows how much I love him. Is he still there? Are you on Skype, Polly?
Yes, I am.
Is the Jew still with us, dear?
I know, it's just 2 people.
Okay, because that reminded me of a song that, well, I'm going to go ahead and upload it to my Spreaker panel, whatever you call it right here. I'll just do that real quick. You know, if you ever want to upload anything to Spreaker.com, this is a little tip from Aunt Debbie here. You go to YouTube and pick out what you want, and then you go to YouTube to MP3 converter on Google. And you get the link of the YouTube video that you want to transfer over to an MP3. You just simply copy and paste it in there, and it turns it into an MP3 on your computer, just like that. And you'll say, "Wow, what great bass!"
Yeah, I did that with my country show Monday night.
Yeah, you can do that, and you can sit there and just pop them on. Do you work off the Spreaker Studio, or do you do another thing or whatever? I mean,
I do have a speaker, but yeah.
Yeah, so I just downloaded a song. I turned it into an MP3, and now I'm going to put it on my music thingy, my music library, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when she said, Blanche, there's rats in the attic. And I was like, wow, that's the first line to The Exorcist. Have you ever seen The Exorcist?
I love the movie.
It's an interesting movie. It's do you find it scary at all?
No.
You know, the weird thing about it is I used to find it to be the most scary movie in the world, and I sat there the other day and I I'm kind of going through this self-actualization period recently. And I thought, I'm going to, if you think you're a badass, watch The Exorcist, bitch. Turn it on.
Yeah, no. Yep.
I was like, turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. I was like, no, turn it on. No, I'm joking. And I turned it on and I watched it. And I thought, did you hear about all the crazy stuff that went on during The Exorcist? I mean, isn't that amazing?
Part was filmed at Roman Hills Asylum where I investigated last Monday.
What goes on there? I know y'all's audio didn't work. What happened? Did y'all get any EVP or anything or what?
Oh, yeah, we got a bunch of that. I got someone touching my ear. I got operated on in the morgue.
What do you mean you got operated on in the morgue?
I said I was having breathing. You feel pushing out your chest.
That is, David Roundtree, who is the paranormal expert in the whole world, says that people that call themselves ghost chasers and paranormal, you have to be real careful because one of those dark entities can attach itself to you and it'll go home with you.
Mm-hmm.
And if everything starts fucking up in your life and everything's going wrong and you're fighting with everybody, you're in a bad mood, you don't feel good, blah, 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 you might have caught something while you were there that came home with you.
No, I didn't catch nothing.
Well, you know what I mean.
We did opening prayer and a closing prayer.
Oh, that's great. You did a protection prayer. So there you go. You should be as right as rain. Okay, I'm going to play a song on the closing of the show that is directed to the haters out there, and I want y'all to listen to every word of this because this comes straight from my heart to you. I mean every word of this. So for Polly B, the one angry Jew, Jewish producer, Mr. Midnight Movie, and all of you out there that are listening in the big audience that we call it, all of you who don't go around the chat room of death, we want to thank you for listening. Say goodnight, Polly B.
Good night.
I thought you were going to say goodnight, Polly B. And here we go. This is directed to all of you. And till the next time I do this, I'll see you later. Be nice.
As for me, I can sit here and by my
no more, 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 no more. I know you don't get a chance to take a break this often. I know your life is speeding and it isn't stopping. Here, take my shirt and just go ahead and wipe up on the sweat, sweat, sweat. Lose yourself to dance. Lose yourself to dance. Lose yourself to dance.